niggas is ready.
Niggas is fucking ready.
Here.
Welcome to the episode. My Thoughts, My Thoughts podcast. It's your boy, Taylor Rocks, and I'm amped up to be here with you guys today. Hope you guys call us, left some fucking voicemails. The number is 872-269.
4375. Yeah. So that's Terry Rocks. It's your boy Reezy in the building.
It's your girl Tajin Bri. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Subscribe, niggas. Like, comment, subscribe.
How is y'all feeling today? Let us know.
Yeah, how y'all doing? I know I'm feeling pretty good today, man.
Why is that?
I got up and woke up out of bed, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
well, praise
praise
him.
God.
I
You know what
was
I'm saying?
Holy Ghost.
Every day.
I woke up this morning. That's why I'm happy.
Exactly. God is good. Another day to live our lives.
So you're thankful is what you're
Do
saying.
our thing. Thankful.
Thanksgiving is upon us.
Yes, Thanksgiving is upon us.
Let's chill with all the thanks. I don't want them to think this is a Christian podcast.
What?
That's what Thanksgiving is. Well, you started it. The fuck?
Thanksgiving don't got nothing to do with Christianity.
You started it.
Exactly. I didn't say Christianity.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
You
woke
bring
up out of bed this
Christianity.
morning.
No, y'all just
That
went
is
to all
Christian shit.
the thank yous and I mean,
We can praise people.
definitely
We can praise
pra-
whoever we want to praise.
You
This
right.
is a
You right.
Christian pod, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay. All of us was raised Christian.
man.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we was
Folks
raised.
have been
We
running
was
with the
raised
devil
a lot
too
of
long.
things. We was raised a lot of things.
And you changed your ways. Huh?
right.
I did catch that nigga in the back row the other day, slit his wrist, playing with some blood on the floor. He had
Oh my
he had one of them
God.
circles on the floor.
Now
Alright.
you're doing
Salt
a
and
satanic
shit.
ritual.
Yeah. But Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is this week,
Yeah.
and I know.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, Terry, you were saying that this is your favorite holiday.
Don't tell him what the fuck I said. Let me tell him what the fuck I said.
I'm just saying that you
ain't
was
gotta
gonna-
set it up like that.
you
It's
Get
said-
into
robotic.
it.
You said it was your favorite
You said
holiday.
It's your favorite holiday. Yeah, it is my favorite holiday. You want to know why? Because the older you get, the more responsibility other holidays have.
That's real.
Like you gotta buy shit, you gotta do shit, you gotta go to multiple people's houses.
Christmas is a bill.
Christmas is
Christmas
definitely
is
a bill.
definitely a bill.
You gotta watch Christmas movies and shit. You
I just
can't
did all my
You gotta wear
shopping.
matching pajamas. You gotta do hella shit. It's hella responsibilities that come with Christmas.
I just did all the shopping for the last shopping for myself for the year before I start making purchases
Pretty much.
for other people.
Pretty much.
You know them payments, them full payment things.
The Klarna, oh, that's the
Klarna,
shit.
baby. Shout out
I got-
Klarna.
Shit to boost it up to 1,500 now. Shout out to them.
All right.
Shout out Klarna. That's the real one.
Yeah,
But,
but I did my last purchasing for myself. Everything else after this got to
What
be
was
for
it?
other
Was
people.
it with this neat hat you bought?
Yeah, I bought this hat.
Fly. She's like, I'm rocking this on a pie.
No, I bought
Right,
a lot
got
of
his hat.
stuff.
He like Macy Gray or something.
Call me,
Shit she'll wear.
call me Lenny Kravitz for the day.
Hey, no.
That's Audrey 3000
I
ass
had
hat.
to get
You
some
know?
winter clothes because
Some
the weather
flute
finna
hat.
break. We've been getting it real nice. It's been 60s.
I know it's been smooth.
It's finna be 30s next week, so I had to buy me some new clothes
That's
to
right.
You
prepare.
got a solid coat. I need me a vest, man. All my vests is too little now. I need me a nice solid vest.
I got me a nice little coat. My girl bought me a coat last year, so
Aw.
that's fairly new.
Oh
and
no, I
Yeah.
got a coat.
still
My
rock
coat,
with
my
that.
coat good. At
I
least
got
for-
two
coat
co-
game
it's-
good?
My coat good for at least 2 more winters.
She got me a
Easy.
coat that's 2 coats though. So one's like a jacket, and I could rock that when I don't really
That bitch
need,
unzip and you just
and I don't really need the big one. And
got a
then
coat that'll transform into another coat.
it's 2 coats. It's
Got a
crazy.
transformer
That
coat.
shit is crazy.
Go get that bitch. I want to see that motherfucker.
Nah, it's fly. I'm telling you, Columbia. Shout out Columbia.
Ah,
Oh
shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
to
Okay, you
Columbia.
one
Them
of them.
jackets
You
be
got him a
real.
nice little Parker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Parker. But no.
Then I did some adult purchases. Reezy, I don't think you have this problem. It's really like warm and the humidity is nice in here, but a humidifier.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
once you
yeah.
cut your heat on,
I was actually gonna buy one.
once you cut your heat on, it gets so motherfucking dry
Yeah.
in your house. So I bought me 2. I bought one for Falcor and one for myself.
Talking about for Falco like that.
Falcor be
Yeah, he needed one for his room. He need that
9
good
liter, 9 liter humidifier. All right, a
it
real
off
deal.
Temu?
No, Amazon.
I get it off Temu. You probably get one for $2.
Temu
off that
only
bitch.
got like the 2 liter table ones. I needed something for the room and for
Yeah,
his
she
room.
need the big joint. That shit,
Yeah.
so that shit can circulate.
Yeah. So,
So,
they'll
so
purchase
your
inside. I'm
air just be
excited.
wet and shit is what you're telling me now.
What?
Your air just be wet, just be moist.
No, it just makes your humidity accurate in your house as opposed to dry. Waking up with dry ass lips. My lips was chapped in the morning. I was sick of
Damn,
that
so
shit.
it affects all of that.
Yes.
Because I don't
I'm not
even know
thinking
what a
about it
humidifier
affecting
does.
all of
Like, I
that
never-
shit.
Yeah.
Like that's like a
You
sweet
can taste the
nose
air,
type
nigga.
thing.
Taste the air.
You wake up your throat dry, it's because your humidity is off.
That makes sense.
It ain't because you getting sick. Your edges wrong. Air quality. Yeah. But shit like that. is what I'm excited
Sleeping in
about.
shitty air quality gotta suck.
Low air quality.
Man,
Your breathing is just
another reason to be thankful.
shitty breathing, right?
Oh,
Another
yeah, so
reason.
back to Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Because, like, it's the best food holiday, period.
For sure.
Like,
I mean,
you know,
it is the food holiday.
It's the food holiday. And, like, I don't know about you guys, but I love to fucking eat. Now, if I go up in a bland-ass fucking, what's a bland-ass community? Norwegians or some shit. They probably can't cook for shit. You
Bell Ridge.
Not a neighbor. Okay, I guess that's better because I just call it the whole race of
Right.
Norwegians.
We got listeners
Norway.
over there.
Yeah, we do got some fans over there. But no, but I'm saying, I don't know who look like they can't cook. Some Amish people.
Yeah.
They like they have a terrible Thanksgiving. You know
The
what I'm
Dutch. No, the Dutch created the Dutch oven. They probably could
They
swing.
should probably,
could-
right.
got some
They
good
put
ass-
some
they
shit in
probably
that
over
pot.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. I know. I get what you're saying. But I mean, black people really like. No, I guess whites do celebrate that, but black
That's
people.
their holiday.
Black people
I
put
be
an extra
thinking-
spin on it though.
I be thinking about the differences, and this might lead into the next thing, but like the differences in the things that's on the table. Like, one of the questions, now every weekend I ask my soccer kids a question, and this week I asked them, like, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up. What's one of the things you're excited to eat?
Horseradish.
sweet bean casserole.
Casserole. Right.
Yes.
Avocado casserole, right? You know what type of shit.
Most of them said turkey, but I think even then it's like not everybody know how to season and cook a good turkey.
Turkey
Like,
trash. I don't be getting no damn turkey.
You
I
don't
like
like turkey?
I don't dislike turkey, but like
I love
I'm not loading my
turkey.
plate up with turkey.
A turkey leg.
Nigga, I'm getting that ham. Give me that ham, nigga.
I'm not big on ham. I'm not big on ham.
See, I'm a big ham guy.
White people the type to make like cherry pie on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cherry
type
pie
shit.
probably busting. Yeah. Cherry pie.
I don't know.
Cherry pie sounds
Cherry
decent.
pie is mid sauce, dog.
How?
I've never had good cherry pie.
I never had one on me.
Ooh, sweet cherry pie. Sweet cherry pie. What type of pie was that nigga was eating on life when he burnt his goddamn mouth open?
Oh yeah, that was cherry pie.
yeah.
That
was
shit
cherry
look good
pie.
to the motherfucker.
It did.
I don't like cherry pie.
It did not. I'm looking forward to some apple pie, maybe
Ooh,
some
don't get me started.
super crusty peach cobbler with
Apple
some
pie,
ice
some
I ain't
cream.
had no
Cobbler,
good cobbler in
woo.
a minute.
With
I
some
had no
ice
good
cream,
cobbler.
vanilla ice cream with it.
Yeah.
Do white people eat peach cobbler?
Yeah.
They do.
I think
I'm
so.
sure they invented the shit, man. They made all the little Martha Stewart ass dishes and shit.
No, peach cobbler definitely sound like a slave
What's
dish.
something?
I don't
y'all-
think them niggas had access to peaches. Is what I'm telling you. Maybe the niggas in
Yes,
Georgia.
they did. Didn't you see?
The niggas in Georgia probably had some
what
peaches.
was it? Hoes.
Yeah,
That was onions, nigga.
Yeah,
that
that
wasn't
was
no damn
onions.
peach.
That was sploosh. We made good sploosh.
Hey,
nigga
I
was
would
selling-
definitely
that
try
nigga
me
was
some
selling
sploosh
onion
though.
soap. He
I know
had
that
onion
nigga
everything.
breath was insane. Niggas was talking.
Onions
Eating
and
raw
peaches?
onions.
Bro, everything that he was eating was onions.
Yeah.
Everything that he had was onions, bro. He had onion soap, onion hair product and shit.
Nah,
Yeah, that
Amazing
shit was
that
probably
shit.
crazy.
Hoes
Living,
was,
living with him.
one of the greatest. That was one of them.
That was a very good,
Very good
one.
I seen
Yeah.
that shit maybe twice in my
Madam
whole life.
Zedoni.
I could fix that.
That is a good.
Only twice? That's crazy.
You crazy?
I
but
seen hoes a lot more
I
than
think I was
twice.
low-key
he used to come on
disappointed when I
Disney
saw it.
Channel all the time.
Yeah, that
What?
nigga Shia LaBeouf is undefeated.
All time, like from start to finish, I might have seen that shit twice.
You bugging.
What's something y'all not
Digging up,
eating? What's something
hoe.
y'all not eating on Thanksgiving?
I'm not a picky eater, so I'll say what I am eating.
Chitlins, we know.
Yes.
I love
beat you to
chitlins.
it.
Hog maws too.
Hog
Nah,
maws.
I ain't eating no
That's
hog
some extra
maws.
shit.
They
What
in
is
the
that?
chillin'.
What's
You
a
probably
maw?
don't even know they already in the chillins. If
What
if
is a
y'all
maw?
people, a hog maw is
sound
just
like a cheek.
the stomach itself. Yeah, pretty much.
The whole pig stomach.
And it's
That sound
it's a
bogus.
little chewier than
I probably done ate it before then.
yeah. If people
Not gonna
usually
lie.
make their chitlins
My
with
people
hog
down
maws.
south, so
Yeah,
I'm
I've been
sure
eating
eating
chillins
it
for 20 years. Chillins is the shit. Little
I
hot
love
sauce.
chillins.
I ain't started liking chillins till I was grown.
Really? So you eat them?
Yeah, I eat some chillins. Like I don't fucking prepare them or no shit like that.
You was
If know-
talking shit
I'm
about
not
him like
even-
you don't fuck with like chillins. decent.
Exactly. Why would she
saying?
just acting like he don't eat
You
them?
saying like chillins like
Chillins,
I
I
was beating
know.
her to it because I know she excited to talk
oh,
about
yeah,
chillins.
I'm excited about some chillins, boy.
Don't be telling them what I'm excited to do.
You was though. I was right. What the fuck you talking about? I'm like what?
You
chillins?
was just saying
Wait,
and
hell
telling
yeah.
him not to tell them what you was excited to tell.
That's true. But I ain't know they going in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but
And that's him. It's different.
right. But anyway,
Chitterlings.
I'm probably
no.
not. When it come down to it,
Show
don't y'all
me
be
the
feeling
potato
like
salad.
y'all are gonna eat more before you actually get your plate, and then when you get your plate, you like, damn, I ain't even eat that much.
No, I starve myself on days like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
But
nah.
like when niggas like my family though, they eat so fucking late that it be
Yeah,
hard
be
to not
irritated.
fucking eat shit.
Yeah.
But that could go against me too, because like my eyes be bigger than my stomach at some point.
I'm not gonna overeat before it's time for me to go get my plate on Thanksgiving. I could chill pretty much.
Now I'm definitely gonna chill because I know what's coming. Like
Yeah, I know the one thing that I won't be excited to eat. You know what I grew out of? Cranberry sauce.
Oh,
I never was big on cranberry.
When I was a child, I used to love cranberry sauce, and I can't eat it no more.
The real kind, my mom makes real cranberry sauce.
No, my girl was just talking about making real cranberry sauce though.
And then the canned one.
Oh, that wasn't my girl. That was some people at school. They was talking about because you could control the sweetness.
Yeah.
But I don't like the shit no more.
You don't like either one?
See, I didn't like it when I was a kid. I liked it when I got older. Like,
I never indulged like that.
So do you like stuffing? Dressing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What, nigga?
That shit go perfect with the dressing. Like, you can't just eat it by itself for real. But like, if you mix that shit with the dressing, fucking amazing.
I might have to try
I'm just not into it no more. It's just too sweet for me nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. You got to mix it with the dressing.
But I haven't had the homemade one, so maybe this year somebody will make it so I can try it.
Levels down and shit. Oh damn! I'm just not seeing no Krispy Kremes over there. Is that box full? We got some shit in there.
I mean, we stay with the Krispies around here.
The Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, it get a little crazy.
But yeah, no, I'm looking for honestly, like I said, I'm not big on desserts.
You can't even think of nothing. You gonna eat everything.
I'm not big on desserts, but I am looking forward to dessert on Thanksgiving. Like usually when we have family dinners, I don't eat dessert, but I am looking forward to some apple pie.
Cobbler.
I'm a fan of pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie. Don't kill me.
Ever. That's very white of you.
Yeah, pumpkin pie, you crazy.
That was very caring of you, Brianna.
Like what?
Have you ever had it?
No.
Do you know how similar it tastes to sweet potato pie?
I don't eat sweet potato pie either.
I was about to say it's a very similar thing to the cranberry sauce thing.
To me, you don't like it.
Sweet potato pie is too sweet, and pumpkin pie is more cinnamony and.
Oh, I might like that then.
Yeah,
because I like pumpkin stuff sometimes, but I don't like.
And it's smoother. I think in sweet potato pie there's a consistency thing also. I'm not against sweet potato pie. I just like pumpkin pie better. Yeah, I'll say that.
I ain't never had the shit. I'm like Bernie Mac.
No baked cheesecake. That's another one.
Ooh, cheesecake is good.
Cheesecake is good.
Yeah. This brings me to that question. Who wrote that question into the notes about the hot dogs?
It was me.
Yeah, can you ask that?
Do you all season your hot dogs?
Hey, that's some fat ass shit.
I think it's criminal behavior.
That's some fat ass shit. Like, who's doing that?
I'm not gonna
make a gourmet hot dog.
When I was a kid, I've done that shit before. Like as a kid, I definitely have trying to make like some
season what? Shit. What are you putting on it? It's hot. It's a hot dog.
Probably like seasoning, salt, pepper,
Lawry's
and pepper.
My God.
And then what type of sauce you putting on?
Ketchup and mustard. You know, regular shit.
I mean, I like.
No relish.
I won't do it now. It's just it sounds like Mad Men.
I mean,
that sounds like some Mad Men stuff.
It do.
I like celery salt on my hot dog. That's what's supposed to go on there. And damn near nothing else. I mean, not nothing else.
I don't even know what celery salt is. Like she talking shit about like what?
When you make the Chicago style hot dog.
Yeah, when you go to Portillo's and they put that shit, I just thought that was pepper.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
No, it's celery salt and it's
that
good.
That shit delicious. So I was just thinking about that. So I was like, if that's what you mean by seasoning,
I might make.
That's the only acceptable seasoning. That's one seasoning too, by the way. There's
so many toppings on that bitch.
I might put some celery on top of my hot dog. That sounds.
Why are you doing that?
As a garnish.
As a garnish.
It might not be bad because I like onions.
No damn honey hot dog.
I like onions, ketchup, mustard, and a little celery sauce.
Y'all be some chives. Throw some chives on that motherfucker.
No, nigga.
Nah, I'm good, but I could eat some green peppers on a hot dog. I definitely like onions. I like.
Man, we're talking about hot dogs, not Polishes, which I think.
I don't like Polishes.
Yes, you do. I've seen you. Yeah, you do, buddy.
He's like, I've seen you.
Who's this guy?
I don't eat Polishes.
Don't act like you brand new.
They nasty.
Yeah, them usually good with just like either mustard or
onions,
just
grilled onions.
Some motherfucking barbecue sauce.
Yes, because I don't even put ketchup on my hot dog no more.
What? Why not?
I just grew out of it.
Yeah, use a lame.
I need a dynamic. The dynamic of a sweet sauce and a tangy sauce.
Tangy sauce, that's perfect.
That's my relish. I throw some relish and mustard on it.
You still do relish? I don't do relish.
Who puts relish on their hot dogs?
Normal people that like delicious food. What do you mean? Who don't
relish is nasty, dog.
Relish is not
like
nasty.
relish.
You a stupid motherfucker. Like, motherfuckers been calling me stupid all week. I'm stupid. You said you don't like.
Do you have relish?
You don't like sweet potato pie.
Exactly.
You don't like.
That's the question.
Do you buy relish?
Is it in your fridge?
Yes, nigga.
That's nasty.
For hot dogs?
Yeah. Because it's the only time you ever use the relish.
Right. Is there anything else you put on?
Nigga, y'all never been somewhere and they give you a whole bunch of packets? You put the packets in the goddamn little box.
Yeah.
Or, if we having like a cookout or some shit, we gonna have hella hot dogs. Yeah, I'll buy a thing of hot
So
dogs.
then you'll buy some relish, though. For a barbecue cookout,
a little deal.
A little giant, for sure.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, relish whack as hell, though.
How the fuck can you say that?
Shit delicious. It's just to me. Just to me, relish was all. It's like coleslaw. It's on the same level as coleslaw.
Nowhere like coleslaw.
Okay, all right.
Your ass is a coon. You said some coon shit. Coleslaw is relish.
Coleslaw, you use coleslaw. You use relish and
potato salad,
right?
Potato salad.
Yeah, that's another reason.
I know.
That shit fire.
Yeah.
This is like little mini pickles to me.
Like I said, I'm
probably... pickle and onions mixed together. It's like a pickle, sweet pickle. Like a sweet pickle onion.
Yeah, have you ever had the sweet pickle? That probably comes.
They okay.
The little,
this nigga just said he put.
They not the dill pickles. The dills is the real.
Yeah, I love me a good pickle.
They all good. I love pickles, bro.
Me too.
If you got them, they can eat. I take the little pickle chips.
There are very little things that I won't eat, but like what are some things y'all want? Like, cause I can't think of anything I won't eat.
Like won't eat, just
won't
period.
Eat.
I mean, in terms of Thanksgiving or just
I'm
period,
a fat fuck, G.
I
pretty much eat anything.
I'm down with everything else. I'm not big.
But now what I'm putting on my plate on Thanksgiving, I might leave some shit off just to make room for all the important shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my portion sizes be real small, all around.
I'm
gonna do my thing.
Like, because you gotta get to everything.
And the macaroni be my two biggest portions. For sure.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest mac and cheese guy.
Just stop talking. What else don't you like?
I'm saying I like mac and cheese. I'm not the biggest mac and cheese.
So what you be eating, bro? Just greens and fucking.
I only like mac and cheese from certain people. Greens is great, of course.
Describe your plate
for Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Ham, mac and cheese, but a small portion. No. It's a small portion. Small portion of turkey, dressing, of course. Greens or string beans, whatever they did.
Fuck a string beans.
I like chitlins, of course. You know,
they make chitlins every day.
Probably a lasagna.
Not every year.
You guys like lasagna?
I love lasagna, but they don't make
lasagna on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, we do.
Love it though.
Yeah. By request, we do a lot of requests. Like there's gonna be leg of lamb on the table at our Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to that.
That sounds decent.
Yeah.
Leg of lamb.
Yes.
Lamb be looking good and sounding good, but it don't be that fire to me. Like my favorite lamb is low-key gyros. I hate to admit it, but
that processed ass lamb.
I love me some lamb chops and shit.
I
don't really like lamb. I like them. I'm gonna eat it, but it's like it gives the same mystique as oxtail. Like it's just supposed to be like real expensive and tasty, but it's not really that great.
I got some lamb in the fridge. I can sauce it up. I'm telling you.
I've had good lamb.
You know what I've learned?
It don't be as good as I think it's gonna be.
That I don't like.
It ain't better than chicken, and it ain't better than steak.
Super seasoned beef. Like I like very little. I like it seasoned, but very little salt because I feel like it gets salty, and it's like, what the fuck am I eating? Just salty meat. Like I feel like there's a finesse to seasoning lamb, oxtails, all of that.
Mm-hmm. I use
is lamb beef?
I use a little cinnamon.
Or is beef only cows?
Red meat. Yes.
Beef is only cow.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
I mean,
they're all red meat.
What is lamb cow? Is it
red meat.
Okay.
Red meat, yeah.
So yeah, once you get into those animals, that's all the same.
And I like them all rare, so there's that.
I feel like your family go the extra mile on Thanksgiving. Like they do extra shit.
Yeah, you just said lasagna. That's a lot of work.
Like that. We're not doing. Nah, we're only doing the necessities.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Yeah, we only doing the necessities to call it Thanksgiving.
Like lasagna, we'll get that for like a baby shower or some shit.
Right. That's
lasagna. We get, you know.
Yeah, we gonna do the lasagna. We gonna I tell you what we not gonna do. Yams. We not doing like.
Ooh, you don't make yams.
See, that's
crazy. That's
a little crazy. Yeah.
Because I need that yam next to my macaroni too.
I don't like
it's
yams,
like a trifecta.
Yeah.
It's a damn near 4-way if we gonna get critical.
We the meat.
We gonna have the mac and cheese and the yams touch it right here. Then we gonna have the stuffing and the cranberry sauce touch it right there.
Because yams and sweet potatoes the same thing, right?
That's exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
I believe
they're candied.
I think they just call it different names.
I don't like those though.
Yeah, I don't ever get them. And when it's an option at the jerk place, all the other soul places, I never get it.
Yeah, that's the two things I'm getting. Give me that macaron and that sweet potato.
Yeah.
Sweet potato. Give me the yam, the candied yam.
I'm gonna get some plantains.
I don't like those either.
I don't like those. That's a shirt right there. I don't like those.
You are fucking bugging if you don't eat plantains.
I think he
Nah, for real, plantains is trash.
You're bugging.
All right, I bet.
Have you had Jerk Villa? No, it's a Jerk Villa. It's somebody who
this nigga eat with his hands, bro. We can't listen to this nigga.
Hey, it's somebody plantains who go so hard. I think it's Cause one of them closed.
What's in Paris? I fucking
that's fried bananas, right?
Yeah,
fried plantains. There's a separate thing.
Same shit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fried banana, sure, but no. I
really don't like a lot of sweet food. Period.
Clearly,
they're not that sweet. I prefer a plantain over a banana. Bananas are sweeter.
I like honey buns.
Boy, you like honey buns? What you talking about? You don't like sweet shit? Honey buns, sweet as shit. You know what started getting nasty to me?
This gutter baby. This real trench baby.
What started getting nasty to me? What's the ones we used to eat before school?
Super donuts?
Yeah.
You crazy
Them
shit.
Shit's too fucking sweet.
You wild as shit, girl.
You just talking about shit's too sweet. Them shits is too fucking sweet.
Super donuts in the microwave.
That shit used to hit, but it's too sweet now.
It's good, but that shit is definitely me.
That's a match made.
That shit is the most overrated Negro snack.
It's too sweet, and I realized. The microwave. I realized it when. Not out the microwave. When your ass needed to take it with some milk at the same time, just to water that. He
don't like milk.
I take it with a little juice.
You are a fucking serial killer.
His taste buds are ruined. So now I hope America can see this. Don't believe anything. You a serial killer.
Who eats juice with fucking donuts? That's insane.
He eat well done steak. Get that young tire.
Yeah.
You eat well done steak?
Yes, girl. I want my steak, and I don't care about nobody judging me for it or whatever.
I'm not.
I want a good steak, and I want it cooked the way I want them, And it's not well done. I tell them medium well, but close to the well. That's exactly what I tell every restaurant I go
steak
to.
Out of the steak.
Medium well, but close to the well.
Yeah, you don't want any flavor. You want the seasoning.
I don't care. I want whatever I'm paying for.
Somebody did a video, though, where she cooked a well-done steak, and it was juicy.
Of course. I know how to do that. Come on. I cook my steak. I sear it on top, and then I put it in the oven. You feel me? And I let it get that. I let the juices stay in it. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it in the foil. This real Chef Emerald shit over here, dog. I ain't bullshit.
Chef Emerald would never do that.
You know what I'm saying?
He would never do that.
You know what I'm saying? I really do that.
He needs to be lying. I'm sorry, Chef Emerald, if you're watching this. He don't know what he's
talking about. We love Emerald. I haven't watched him in a while.
Bam!
Yeah, I want to get
I haven't watched the cooking channel in so long. You want to know what? I know this is a deviation a bit, but everything is on social media. You don't have to cut on the TV to watch cooking content anymore.
Yeah, if you want to watch a full episode. But
what have you watched?
I used to watch Hell's Kitchen like a motherfucker.
I'm not watching the cooking show.
Hell's Kitchen clips all on TikTok. What else?
Anything I want to watch and figure out how to cook, I just watch it. I go to Instagram and type in
facts. No, if I want a recipe or some shit,
roasted chicken and go and I'll go to Instagram, TikTok. That shit gonna be quicker to the point. Like
Instagram and TikTok.
When I first get my air fryer, I was going crazy with the YouTube, with the Instagram.
I ain't got no air fryer, but I hear great things about it.
You should get you an air fryer, girl. Listen. And when it comes,
you live alone, right? Yeah, you gotta have it. That's a necessity.
When it comes to reheating food,
it's elite
it's like it'll make that shit taste better than it did the first day.
And it makes sense because it's air frying. Like you literally just cooking the fucking.
You're recooking it again, but it's like the best shit ever when it comes to reheating food. And then I also make my little
that can reheat fries.
I make my little breakfast potatoes in it. Like shit is great.
I think a lot of the things you put in there, crispy. I'm not into. Like
I'm not big on putting meat in there, so I won't make like my chicken in there.
I was about to say that's probably the one thing I would like chicken, fried chicken.
I don't do like my salmon and nothing in there, but it's like an oven though. My shit, like I'll show you, my shit is just like an oven, and it does its job. It does more than what it's expected.
I got my mama one.
Yeah, they official.
Yeah,
official tissue. All
right, happy Thanksgiving, people.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So
that's probably the white. Well, that's probably the whitest holiday, right?
Yeah.
No.
St. Patrick's
Day.
That is very fucking white.
They get drunk.
Yeah. What did y'all want to get into? It's this shit is crazy. Can you press to my thoughts?
23 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do we want let's start with the old stuff.
Okay, let's pick up on that Meg and Cardi, that Meg and Paraison Fontaine situation.
Paraison Fontaine.
So Paraison came back shooting shots this week.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. He sounded very hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. No denial in that.
Yeah. Which does that make you all feel sorry for him?
Not really, no.
Do you think he did it?
Yeah, I actually did feel some type of sympathy for the guy, if you want me to be honest.
I did. I kind of felt sorry.
I thought you said sorry for her.
Some sympathy for him after he came out with, because he was saying things like, girl, you doing this for the media. I ain't do nothing you saying, pretty much. It was like, that's crazy. I'm talking to Meg the person. That shit was kind of raw.
He was going.
I'm not talking to Meg the Stallion. I'm talking to Meg the person.
He was cutting kind of deep. I would say the song wasn't the best.
No, his flow was terrible.
Yeah, flow was terrible. But he said some real shit on there about like I found out you was messing with all these dudes and I held you down during that period. He was saying I didn't mess with this girl in your house or in your bed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he cleared up that little rumor. And what else was he saying?
He said she got lipo and started posting gym photos.
Okay. Yeah, that cut a little deep.
Damn.
I was talking to some
dirty.
other...
that is dirty. Because what bitch don't do that right now? Damn. You ain't have to tell people.
I was talking to some other women about this, and they said that he didn't really have to come back at her. He could have just held it down, and he didn't have to say anything. Pretty much like this was a weak-ass move from a guy.
Yeah, they don't like you when you defend yourself.
I was about to say, I don't know. I'm I'm all
yourself
about
as a man
equal rights,
appropriate. Don't do it. It's never warranted.
Well, when I heard that, I just said to myself, she kicked it all off. Like
Yeah.
they had broke up. She was dating another guy. She came out with the soccer dude, and then he just turns around and she's mentioned his name on the song, and you knew what that was gonna do for that song, and you knew what that was gonna do for how it was finna shake his world up, and you still went ahead and did that. And so I was just trying to figure out, like, why can't guys ever say they 2 cents after the fact? Like, he can't defend himself. If men defend themselves, then they look like some punk ass bitches. Why is that?
I don't know,
bro. That's something we gotta ask the women.
I think that it's all right for him to have come out with it because she's the bigger star, and it's gonna her song's gonna outlive his. Her song was an intentional record. His was a response.
Yeah, responses don't last too long.
He can respond. It ain't no thing. He can defend himself.
I just feel like you can't argue with women. So like anything where it's like it was a back and forth or a rebuttal that's considered an argument or like. Do you not
be winning arguments with women? Is that what we're hearing?
You be
losing?
I don't lose them. No, that's
you
the
just
thing.
accept defeat.
So like if you feel if I get close to winning, I feel terrible type shit.
Really?
Right, after an argument.
Yeah. I get what
you're saying.
I'm gonna look bad because like nigga, why are you even saying? You know what I'm saying?
You always have that moment where you think back like, why am I even arguing with you? Like I shouldn't even be feeding into this at this point.
There's some things that usually in an argument afterwards it's like, man, I could probably have not said this or said it differently.
You don't even got to be no mean shit. It's just like if I say something back, it's like I could have just let her have that type shit, or whatever. Because it seemed like I'm invalidating.
Oh, I gotta have the last word as type.
No, of course not. I ignore people all the time, but then they feel like then that's also an argument starter. So you're just gonna ignore me. You really don't care, type of shit. Like so, I can't win for losing type shit. Like it's no winning type shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's best to just fucking try to say whatever they want you to say, but
then that gotta come off as disingenuous.
Disingenuous, exactly. You can't win for losing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's no way to win, bro. Like,
I am very much so.
The goal is to not argue.
Yeah,
but that's impossible.
I can understand that because I'm very much so somebody who, I guess one of my toxic traits is I believe I'm right 99% of the time.
Yeah, that's sick. You're a fucking sicko.
I am. In the moment, it's like I'm gonna argue this down because I know I can, not so much.
But even if you're wrong, you gonna just argue that shit till you feel like you're right?
No. I don't. I literally don't believe that I'd be wrong. I don't take an avenue where you can win. Like
you're delusional.
I'm gonna listen.
You don't take an avenue where you can win. Right, put our hands together like this.
Listen. I argue with facts. I'll say this. I argue with facts.
Okay.
I'm not gonna come for you as like personally. I feel like, especially because in the moment it's like that's not how you win.
You're not gonna say the wrong thing.
Yes, I'm very. I guess I articulate. I think about what I'm about to say before I say it. When people start throwing low blows, though, that's when I lose control, I guess.
Okay, so that's how you knock you off your square.
That's how you start kicking bitches in the stomach.
A low blow. Now we go in there. Well, yo, mama, no.
Okay, that's what she loses. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's how you lose it. But I get what you're saying because I do think that in arguments, men find themselves at a point where it is best to just not say anything. And you're right.
None of that shit works. None of this shit works. Period.
Winning the argument or not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say how I feel.
Like I try to say how I feel. Like I be honest, and like my honesty just seems like the worst fucking thing ever to come out of someone's mouth. So it's just like fuck it. Like,
what about you, Reezy? What about you? How do you navigate conflict?
Okay, I can argue, right? I'm gonna say how I feel, and sometimes me saying how I feel is cool. And after that, I'm able to listen to the other person, and I'm able to stop and say, I might be wrong, or I can see stuff. I try to see both sides in the argument. That's naturally what I try to do.
Understanding,
anything. Like I try to see both sides, and I think that's with everything that I'm doing in life.
Yeah.
And so sometimes in the middle of the argument, I'll stop and try to see the other side of the person's point of view.
If you give me some good shit, and I think about it, I'm honest in my mind. I'm honest. I'm like, okay, you got me that type of shit. I'm like, okay, and that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and I'm the type of nigga that also be like, but what about this? And what about, like, I point out specific instances of you doing the same shit to me.
I think I just want to be heard, in my opinion. And
yeah,
I
think in that instance, when you do that, you just want to be heard as opposed to.
And if motherfuckers say some dumb shit to me, I want to know that they said some dumb shit.
Yeah, yeah. I think
you can't really press that though, because that takes the conversation nowhere. To be
now you just being dumb.
Sometimes people are dumb and they not gonna know that they said some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what gets back to the good book, like. When motherfuckers is arguing, two fools arguing, like you don't know who's a fool, you know?
Yeah.
Far away, like just don't argue. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
That does make sense. But I agree. I'm big on empathy too. Trying to understand why somebody is standing on what they are saying. What's underneath that? There's something else there because it's not making sense. Mm-hmm. But what you're saying to me isn't you in this, and it's not that it's not you, but there's something else there.
Absolutely.
Not everything is at face value.
So with Paraison, all I can say is, I guess I'm glad for you sticking up for yourself, nigga. Listen, I'm gonna rock out. Can you give me some claps for him, dog? Shout out for sticking up for yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Did your thing, though.
But nah, this shit was
damn, nigga.
Why is it still going?
Why do you keep pressing it?
I didn't press it. I felt it one time. I'll call you back later. But what was I finna say?
What were you finna say? You let phone call interrupt you.
The fucking phone threw me off. The fucking Pardi diss. You think it's not gonna last? Cause like you think it's not gonna last as long as Cobra though? Cause Cobra, I feel like that's just a song. That's just a song. But like a diss is a diss. It's always gonna be a diss.
And then so much shit happened this week that both of them stories getting pressed to the sideline.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you heard it, you realize that it ain't that good. Like,
yeah, what type of niggas gonna play that again though?
It ain't like a hit. Like niggas,
it's not a hit.
Niggas is playing that shit once.
Yeah,
and
once. That's it.
But I'm saying, like, you know, when it's like a diss, you always can go back to the like, oh, this is the diss. This is the Meg.
This is when he said this. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it'll come back up if Meg do some wild shit. People will go back to it.
Yeah,
that's probably the only reason.
Did the song make y'all feel any way about her, like differently towards her?
That's what we were saying. That's what we were saying. Like maybe he wasn't lying. Maybe she. You know,
it's funny
I don't know how you
feel.
make up a nigga sleeping with somebody in your bed though, or fucking somebody else in your bed.
I don't know, cause with Cobra, I really rock. Like I thought Cobra was really good, and then I guess I'm a part of the male audience that I don't really feel a way about Meg at all, but. I wasn't a Meg fan before all the bullshit happened, and I guess the bullshit didn't make me more or less a fan of her. But seeing some of these stories about, you know, it does taint you a little bit as a fan. It does taints it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Really, what taints it is hearing women doing men intentionally wrong. That's the only part that like. So if I feel like I think that. When we hear about all this male shit, male podcasters and shit.
These niggas mics.
Niggas, right, thought to take this nigga mic shit. Mm-hmm. It's just because, like, niggas be expressing themselves when women be doing us wrong.
That's the same thing with, like, no
and
arguing.
And I think it for sure affects men when we see that a woman is intentionally lying on another guy or just trying to paint a nigga name bad because we seen how that has affected men in the past, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think it just, you know. But yeah, prayers up to both of them. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Meg get her mental health together. And Paraison got a new chick, Jada Kingdom. Have y'all seen Jada Kingdom?
Yeah, y'all didn't talk about that on the show. I'm going to talk about it. I would have brought that up.
She bad as hell.
She ain't shit. I hate that weak ass booty tattoo. That shit huff.
Oh, you wild as shit.
She got a nice body.
Fake as fuck.
She had a nice body, and I kind of like her
body
music.
natural too.
Fuck out of here. That shit ain't natural.
That shit is natural, big dog, and she look great.
How you know that?
I was looking at it.
He said, "I seen it."
What you mean? I seen it with my own too.
Nah, that shit fake. That's the Fugaz.
Press the My Thoughts joint. Where y'all want to take this?
I was looking for the audio of Keke Palmer mom going in on.
Oh, she ate his ass for lunch.
Oh yeah, she was going off.
Here
on
it
that.
Like that was literally the day after we recorded the episode.
It was. I was like, damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me drop it right under that clip.
Nah, that and then I heard another clip came out about Keke saying.
Yeah, I got that one too. You want me to
the one about Keke saying she be hitting him?
Yeah, it was real quick.
Yeah. So does that change any of y'all perception about anything here in that clip? And we'll play these for y'all. But did that change any of y'all perception?
No, the first one is 7 minutes. I don't know if we want to play the whole.
I'm probably. Oh, that's the one with her mom going off.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
she
not
went off
playing
on
the
his
full
ass the
thing.
whole time. So it's like you just pick any little bits of that fucking.
Yeah, but
video, it's gonna be good.
the thing that might get us in trouble if I say this is. No, it ain't gonna get us in trouble because it's in favor of, I guess, the woman. But Rihanna beat Chris too. You know,
don't know if she beat him.
She hit him. She hit him too. But the point of the matter is that as a man, you should have enough self-restraint to know when enough is enough. Like, I don't know. I do think it's a double standard that either way, man or woman, should not be putting their hands on other people because you can't control your emotions. I think that is at the root of all of this. So what is it that he didn't file a restraining order faster than she did? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, how do you place the blame just by knowing?
You talking about Keke or Chris?
Keke.
Okay.
How you can place the blame just knowing that?
With that Chris one, I was gonna let you down that hill by yourself. With this Keke one, I see what you're saying, but
yeah. No,
that's why I said it was to me the only weird part with the Keke thing was they released pictures of a video.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are you releasing pics from a video?
Yeah,
release the fucking video.
Release
that
the
shit
whole
makes
video.
no sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open this real quick. Let's see.
Cause look at her. Look at her. That's fine.
$30 million today.
Okay.
Come on, Wiggins.
But what did your mama do to you? Huh? She fucked you up. My mom's fine. You should have been a child.
My mom's fine.
Maybe you would have more gumption. Maybe you would have more
gumption.
Your mama fucked you up. She turned you into a punk ass mama's boy who harasses a woman. What kind of bullshit is that? Your mama should.
I'm gonna skip through a little bit.
They gonna call the mother of their child cunt, bitches, whore. You've been run through, but I'm gonna come and get the baby. What kind of mental motherfucker are you?
Damn, it's getting deep. All right, I'm gonna cut through one more time.
She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on. She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on.
Yeah, that was terrible. She's a mom. You have to put some clothes on. That was all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drag this out. Obviously it was problems in that relationship, y'all. It was toxic as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Because the mama
Things
knew
we
about
didn't
it.
see.
Like clearly she been through.
So how do y'all feel about that audio clip though? Because clearly it was. How did that happen?
I feel like it looked bad for him recording that shit too. Like he shouldn't be doing, because like at that point he's intentionally not saying shit to like, I know he be saying some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know that he's trying to keep his cool because he know he's recording.
Yeah.
And he just letting her go off. So he's almost prodding her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to get a rise out of her. So that's some pretty hoe shit right there. We just gotta call it.
But I would say this, as far as the dynamic of a relationship goes, is it okay for you to put your mom on speakerphone so she can talk shit about me?
Yeah, that was weird too.
That on Keke's part, on their part, on that side, right? That was a little wrong.
It sound
she
like
hates him.
Keke, right? It sound like Keke obviously don't got control over her
she
people
don't like
either.
that nigga.
Yeah.
And probably at this point, her mom thinks she could be with somebody better.
I think that's
what it seemed like. Like her mom is looking at this nigga like, Keke, you could do way better.
He don't bring no
bring
money.
shit to the table.
He don't get no jobs.
Yeah.
He don't treat you well.
Yeah,
Him
I
and
think
his brother are some fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
I think by all means, parents are gonna have feelings because it's their babies. They gonna have their feelings, but I think once you allow them to enter the relationship and have a say in what is going on, you completely disrespected the
Yeah,
relationship.
you open a can of worms.
Yeah, you open the room for it to continue, for the boundaries to continue to be crossed. You can handle dismissing him as your baby dad, as whatever. You can handle it all by yourself, as a grown woman. And your mom doesn't need to speak for you. I'm sure all those feelings you have said in the midst of an argument. And if not the same thing, something close to it. But she's not in a relationship with your baby daddy. You are. So handle that accordingly. Don't put your mom on speakerphone so she could chew his ass out.
And she called this nigga Usher gay. You can't never double back on that relationship. You can't double back on that. Can't double back on that relationship at all. Cause Usher, Usher ain't fold. Usher changed his number and everything. Keke is blocked. That shit's over with, yo. Why would she just throw a random shot at Usher like that?
I don't understand.
She just thought she was just talking naturally.
Yeah.
Thought she was not being recorded.
And that clip was right after the incident.
Mm-hmm. This is after the incident.
Right after. It was closer to after the incident.
Okay.
With Usher. That's why he got brought up.
Oh yeah, he did tell her put some clothes on. That's
she needs to put some clothes on. She's a mother. She needs to put some clothes on. She's a mother.
That's real shit.
Shut your ass up.
That was terrible.
He's irritating.
Like his voice was hella cringy too. Like
she's a mother. She's a mother. She's a mom.
That definitely sounds like an LA dude.
She's a mom.
Surfer, beach boy, little LA dude.
Yeah.
Keke, you know how to pick him. This is on you, girl.
I know, because we sure was going in about what the fuck this nigga do on the last episode. Like, what the fuck do he even do?
Shit.
But, yeah. Hopefully, they get through that shit. Yeah. Prayers up to Keke and that whole situation. Hopefully, they get through it. Next.
Y'all want to talk about this Snoop Dogg tricking everybody in the world?
Yeah,
we could talk about that, yeah.
All right, so basically, Snoop came out, said he quit smoking. I honestly saved my damn comments for my. I think I commented on one post and said, "Yo, everybody worry about your own vices." Because I knew I wasn't finna stop smoking weed just because Snoop quit. I was like, I
ain't got shit to do with me.
This nigga been doing this shit for 70 years.
Not only that,
he's about dude.
Not only that, he was just in the news for how he has weed connections in every place except North Korea. Like the week before, they were talking about how he got plugs or weed ventures or businesses in every part of the world instead of Korea, except for Korea or some shit like that.
I'm surprised he ain't got no Korea plug. That nigga love Dennis Rodman.
I don't know, but it was just crazy that he was in the news for weed 1 week and now he stopped smoking. I'm like,
well, it's gonna be in the news. It's gonna be for weed more than likely.
But not. Yeah. I guess that was the play to get him to talk about the smokeless grill.
And then he had I'm talking about actors, celebrities such as Meek Mill and Coyle Ray jumping on the bandwagon. So Meek Mill and Coyle Ray said they jumped out on a limb and said that they were going to stop smoking as well. Coyle Ray talking about after Thanksgiving, Meek Mill said, "I'm done too," saying some stupid shit. You know how Meek do.
Mm-hmm.
And then this happened.
But I don't believe
Snoop Dogg's giving up smoke, but
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to go to the commercial.
Ad.
Yeah. What's the ad again?
Just type in Snoop Dogg ad.
Yes, sir. Gotcha. No, that's just
Big as the what?
There it is.
I have an announcement. I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. Done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all sticky icky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove fix fire. They took out the smoke. Clever.
a solo stove.
What?
The fuck?
Yes, just a little campfire type thing.
I don't want nothing that I don't want some shit that's smokeless.
Yeah, what's the point of having no smoke?
I was trying to figure out, like, I want my, if I'm just a grill, I definitely want that shit to have some smoke. That's
what I was thinking.
That's some bitch ass fucking suburban shit. Oh, the smoke is honey.
The smoke is half the flavor when you grill it.
On their fucking clothes, I can see that, but
can you really stop the smoke though?
Apparently you can, bro. It's smokeless.
It's probably a ventilation thing.
Yeah, some weird shit they got going on.
Some expensive ass unnecessary shit. Yeah. Cause I want my meat smoked.
Can you use that shit in the crib then?
No,
that's too high of a fire.
The fire would be.
They do have tabletop fireplaces though. I kind of want to get one.
A tabletop fireplace.
Look it up.
Okay, well that sounds different.
They probably got a quick ass TikTok, like a little stone jar.
Yeah, no, I don't want any parts. I want my meat smoked.
So yeah, can you cook on that? Like, is that a grill? I don't think it's a grill.
What is it?
I think it's just like for like a campfire type shit, like for like motherfuckers be doing the bonfires and shit.
Okay, I want my hot dog smoked when I stick.
Yeah, I never cooked in a what you call it either though. Motherfuckers just be having
the one at the lake. Y'all ain't never.
I never cooked on
like
that.
The bonfire. Nah, I never cooked on that thing.
I just be just around the flames.
I've had it. I have had food. People have cooked on that, but I haven't did it myself.
At Barco, we had those like the little smoke, the fire pits and shit.
I'm not a big griller myself. Like I don't know how to grill that great.
Well, y'all ain't at that age yet. Y'all got about 10 years before y'all need to master.
I'm finna start getting my grilling together this summer. It's going down. Grill. I'm finna get it together.
Before you at that age where it's like, nigga, you need to be on the grill somewhere.
While you finna have a daughter, you definitely got to get your grill on.
I'm finna
be holding
barbecues.
I'm finna get it together.
Y'all, yeah, like, well, I was gonna say, do y'all got like a yard here, but it's just upstairs, right?
Just upstairs.
Hell yeah, you grill right the fuck here.
I can grill up there though. I can grill right here, or the one in the back. Either one.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, yeah, I think that was genius marketing though. Like we got to get that.
Definitely.
Like, what I thought when he initially posted the Instagram picture, I was thinking the nigga was sick because it said, "Please respect my privacy." I'm like, anytime people say respect my privacy, I feel like some shit's going down.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga, like you said, smoke is his whole thing. Like that's his whole fucking
Well, I think Snoop can stop smoking and people would understand at this point. Like we know smoke has been Snoop's thing, but he's just Snoop now. Like he don't need weed at all to stamp him or anything.
No, he don't need it for his like
brand,
but he need it for him. Like a nigga that smokes that
much.
Oh
yeah. I'm gonna want to smoke weed.
Like
somewhere.
every story you heard about some Snoop and weed, he has won. Like no one has ever beat Snoop in a smoke off. I don't think only maybe Willie Nelson, maybe, and I don't even know about that type shit. So like even like the toughest rappers that smoke, they claim they smoke so much they can't keep up with Snoop. They say he smoke like 75 joints a day. Can you imagine?
I don't know. Have you seen Wiz Khalifa page? He definitely can.
Wiz be smoking.
Wiz be smoking his ass
Wiz
off.
definitely can keep up with Snoop.
But Snoop still smoke blunts. Wiz be smoking joints.
Yeah.
Snoop still smoking blunts.
Yeah, blunts is tough.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's about 70 years of straight. Snoop ain't no fucking 70 though. You wild as hell. Why you just say the man was 70, bro? Like what?
No, obviously, you really
don't do that 70. Man like that.
He fucking in his mid 50s. Shit.
He's definitely older than 50.
He in his mid 50s.
Nah, he probably in his mid 50s. He 52. Not even mid 50. Snoop young as shit.
Younger than Hov, shit.
God damn, Snoop be looking old. He look about 60, 65. He just been famous for so long.
He's so skinny. He's so damn frail.
He been famous for about 30, 40 years. I guess 90.
He's been famous since the year I was born.
Yeah.
Great marketing plan. I hope they sell 10 million units the first week.
Yeah, they gonna sell a bunch of little gas stoves.
We don't understand the point of the fucking little garbage can, flyer, whatever. Look it.
Yeah.
In other news, the heavy shit that dropped this week. Cassie, Diddy.
Turn your motherfucking phones off.
All right, come on, let's reintroduce that. Come on.
The biggest thing that happened this week is the Cassie and Diddy news.
Yeah,
Cassie
man.
has sued Diddy. The lawsuit
for
came
$30 million.
$30 million. That was the unofficial number. Yeah, $30 million is what she was trying to get behind closed doors.
Yes,
for rape and abuse.
Yes, rape and abuse and sex trafficking.
Yeah, and I've honestly been ever since this came out, I've been juggling with how to address this topic because it is a touchy ass topic, right?
Yes, it is.
I was even talking with my girl and she was like, you need to probably read that shit before you just decide to jump on your podcast and talk about it. So I woke up.
You highlighted some stuff I see.
Yeah. I woke up and I read the whole 35-page document and I was like, I'm going to highlight what I think is important in here and
Yeah, you take it away.
I'm gonna come try to give a honest broadcast. Before I got right into this, though, I wanted to talk about the other media companies not doing, not speaking on it and doing due diligence. So, of course, y'all know I watch Joe Budden podcast all the time. Joe Budden fan, and
yeah, they were talking about how he spoke on Drake dating a 25-year-old, but he hasn't said anything about Diddy.
Yeah, man, I took an excerpt from the podcast, and I'm gonna just let y'all hear exactly what he had to say about it. But to me, it was just like, I'm gonna play the clip, and then I'll just let y'all react to it because I don't know how to really feel about this shit, y'all. My fault. I know I just reconnected it to the roadcaster. Maybe take it off screen share.
Niggas blowing my phone up. Yo, y'all niggas better keep it real on Diddy. Don't let Joe be skating by.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
somebody.
At least they let y'all. Niggas are telling me, yo, what Joe gonna say? I said, nigga, ask Joe. Why are you asking me what Joe gonna say?
Or tune in.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yo, are y'all stupid? Like, let's have a moment. No, for real.
Damn.
Turn up.
Y'all gonna make me take these fucking shades off.
Turn up in your Travis Scott's while dissing Travis Scott.
I'm trying to respect the gospel clean version of this podcast. But I be wondering this too at home. The fans echo some of that stupid shit. Do y'all think podcasters are coming into work to say that domestic violence, rape, sex trafficking, and drugging women is right on some fronts?
That's why I immediately knew. But he ass
like,
is
did y'all
trying to
need?
dance.
He's dancing. He
tiptoeing.
tiptoeing.
Those things are horrifically mortifying. Y'all didn't need Joe Budden for that, right? Y'all don't even want me for a music review.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, Joe.
I'm not now the rights.
The harbinger of truth.
Nah, you know what really
morality.
Since we here, what really is like what you said for
this is bad
to the podium. Like, why y'all? Yeah, you have a relationship with Puff. You're known to skirt certain things when it comes to Puff.
But that's the reason.
But nigga, it's people that signed to Puff that got a podcast. So if you want somebody to talk about Puff and you think somebody gonna pull punches or not say nothing, go talk to them first.
That's not that. See, because
that was a reach. Like,
yeah, it's a lack of accountability.
Like,
that's
what,
like, bro. If anybody's gonna not talk about it, it's the ones that's employed by Puff.
Come on,
and if they are gonna talk about it, they're gonna spin a whole bullshit narrative, which is very toxic and probably completely damaging to that woman.
Not even that. Joe stands on this mountain of I bucked the system. I'm the guy who doesn't need nobody. I don't need you companies. I'll walk away from you companies. I stand on my own too out here. He's the one that says that shit. But then when the biggest industry nigga comes out and has some problems because this nigga, you did a show with this nigga because he put some money in your pockets, you can't call it like it is now?
Yeah.
Apparently.
And
it's fear.
Yeah, that was some fear shit. Like, and I get it. Niggas don't want to jump out the window too early. This is long money here now. Like, this ain't
Diddy. This ain't Diddy.
This ain't no millionaire.
This is a billionaire.
It's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And so
I think that's where I kind of wanted you to go into your details before I got into my controversial opinion on him.
Okay. Well, don't go into Diddy. What you think about the Joe situation? What do you think about them not reporting on this?
Well, I think he lacked accountability. Like he literally avoided talking about it because for whatever reason. But he could have just used it as another topic on his pod, just like he do with everything else. It did not have to be brought. The attention of it being something that people were waiting on did not have to be said at all.
At all. I mean, I thought. So I think like Joe and them got a responsibility just to even present this in a way like not the younger, smaller podcasters. Like they could have presented this in a classy way.
Yeah.
They're like a mature podcast. And so if anybody's going to report on it and have some tact about it, they could have showed a lot of people how to report on shit like this.
Yeah.
And they just dropped the ball.
They just decided not to.
You know what I'm saying?
They're scared.
Yeah.
That's all it is to
it's
it.
Fear.
Like, it's fear.
I think it is
If
fear.
we were bigger, we would not be talking about Diddy right now.
I don't know.
Bro, I ain't got enough money to compete with a nigga that's that powerful.
Okay, but Act did it. Act did it, and let's clap it up for Act, because
Act is a brave soul.
Act went out there, he jumped out there, he in the industry, and he fucking
out the window.
And he did a 2-hour report on this shit, and
called Diddy a nasty nigga.
Yeah, bro. He said I'm talking about. He broke it down. He was saying some crazy shit. So, hey, prayers for Act, protect Act at all costs.
While he was saying it.
And he said that. So if anything happened to Act,
protect him at all costs. How the fuck we
know
do that?
who did it?
Ain't nobody. I hate when people say this shit like that too, because ain't nobody protecting him.
Protect him at all costs. Like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? Like,
what we gonna do?
Bullet for this nigga?
What the fuck we gonna
do? If a tweet come past and say something positive, I'ma like it.
Only nigga protect this nigga is like
John Wick. Fuck you mean?
Bezos,
John fucking Wick
can do his best.
It was one more little part I wanted to talk about from towards the end of this that he said some bullshit. I just want to let me see.
Do you need us to tell you that rape was wrong? Shut up, bitch. Obviously not. Don't play with us.
My discernment. I mean, just for all of the.
That's what I don't like.
Because that's my thing, right? Like, for as much praise as I give Hove and a Puff and a Dame, and just for all of the praise, right? Mm-hmm. Again, back to podcasters keeping some of their thoughts private and just like not having to share everything. I don't feel like I need to come in here and have word vomit about my discernment when it comes to some of the evil shit that goes on in the industry. Nor do I think I'm the mascot and spokesperson to be the deliverer of news for some of the evil shit that goes on in the industry, or some of the treacherous, some of the things that are not made not so public, right? Like, I don't think the public would react well if they knew all of the locker room behavior of football players. I don't.
Oh,
true.
But there's some wild shit in the music business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think I get what he's saying, but no, I don't think it's
like, nigga, you was in the music business. That's one of the reasons we listen to the podcast. Let's shut the fuck up with that shit. Like, the more access you have,
been around this nigga
for even everybody in the music industry, bro. The more access you have, that builds your audience. As a podcaster that came in here and is trying to build some shit without no type of clout or anything, the reason y'all niggas is even popping. Like, part of the reason, I'm not saying the full reason, is because you niggas have access in the industry and that y'all can come in here and give an insight that is a little bit closer to the, I guess,
closer to home.
You know what I'm saying? It's closer to home. It's closer to the truth. Mm-hmm. And so for y'all to come in here and be like, all right, but now we can't talk about the biggest thing going on in the industry, that shit gonna look away.
Yeah,
and everybody notices.
They quicker to talk about the president than they would that Diddy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit too close to home.
They took a route.
And they might be involved in some of this freak shit.
It's like
that too.
They took the route of making it about them when this is a case about abuse. Mm-hmm. And so to make it about you was kind of damn near selfish in this situation. Like, this girl could have endured some crazy shit for 10 years at the hand of this nigga. Like, what's up, y'all? For real.
Yeah, for sure.
And then y'all want to hear Charlamagne's response? I was shooting today, y'all. I got some shots to.
Go ahead.
Fuck it, I'll get it off real quick.
I know folks said Charlamagne, the Breakfast Club was pathetic. Talk about prayers up.
Jesus.
Oh, prayers up to Cassie.
Male sex workers, what?
Yeah. It sound like hired some prostitutes and then watched them,
Yikes.
do their thing.
Those are some serious allegations. Cassie is entitled to file her lawsuit, and Diddy is entitled to due process. That's why these situations, should play out in court. And not the court of public opinion. And I know everybody wants to have the hot take on this situation, but the reality is we don't know.
No.
We don't know what's true and what's not true, so you got to let things play out. But what I will say, when you see situations like this, don't laugh or celebrate what you think is a person's downfall, or be quick to dismiss someone's claims. Just let things play out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sad. It's so many years that they were together.
That was damn better than Joe shit.
I was about to say, I don't disagree with that.
We don't fucking know. We don't know.
And you know what? I feel like it's on their level, they might be held to a different accountability. But what we finna get into, hey, I'm right there with them, because baby, that shit ain't got shit to do with me. Okay,
I feel that.
Yeah, we need to hurry up and get into it so I can say what I want to say.
Okay. So, all right. So that was just a little. I just want to jump into that real quick and say, I think that the black media space has a little bit more responsibility.
Yeah.
And I get them not trying to jump in. I mean, Joe has worked with Revolt. Breakfast Club was on Revolt. And so
they all in New York, man. That nigga fucking
they all in New York.
Yeah. Fuck you talking
and
about?
plus the shit Diddy was talking about, he was
nigga
doing.
Killed his own best friend.
You might not want to piss people off. Now you jumping. Now you just jumping out there.
You know, I believe that.
I don't believe.
See, I'm
that.
not scared to say that shit. I feel like the nigga killed folks.
Okay, I mean, hey.
I think he had a real strong hand in that shit. If it wasn't him directly, it was because of something he did.
You knew about it.
It was something that was either Diddy personally said, I want this nigga gone so I can make money off him forever. Or
for the record, we don't know anything that went down and we don't know the details. So do not sue us for defamation.
This is barbershop talk at this point. Or the motherfucker, it was like a revenge against something that Diddy did type of shit, you know. Because they was together, right? They was like, he was in like the
he was in a car behind
Biggie.
Biggie.
Behind his ass.
So let me get a quick joint.
Yeah.
All right, so right into it. Like I said, this Diddy Cassie case. I think I want to disclaimer this by saying we are not
lawyers.
We are not lawyers. Everything that we saying on this podcast
is an opinion.
It's an opinion, and we
just
do
based
not.
off of what we have with the.
But with the paperwork now, we do got paperwork.
We got the court case documents, 35 pages, 50 pages,
and I definitely went through, read it, highlighted, and let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
So this court case, this starts with Cassie Ventura. She's basically making the allegations that Mr. Combs, I guess this is like a 10, 11 year period, I want to say.
She was 19. They met when she was 19, right?
They met when she was 19. I think she started to try to break away from him around the age of 28, 29 years old, right? So this was 10, 11 years. Mm-hmm. Some of the main things they were talking about was that raped Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him. Often punched, I don't know if I want to say that on YouTube. I'll go back and check it out. Yeah. Often punched, beat, kicked, and stumped on Miss Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically interested in Miss Ventura. Forced Miss Ventura to engage in, illicit acts with male illicit workers while filming the encounters. Okay, and he was also pleasuring himself during those encounters. Ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry exec whom he learned was nearby. Demanded that Ms. Ventura carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is. And introduced Ms. Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy its own addictions. So these are allegations against Puff.
So he brushed upon her when he first saw her. Like, she was signed to his record label, right? Mm-hmm. Immediately.
Yeah, so he signed her early on to a record deal, a 10-album record deal, which is
that's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
I know 5 albums is like it
that's
used to.
Them runaway.
That's like normal.
Did she come out with 10 albums?
What?
Hell no. I doubt if she came out with 4.
I thought she only had a single.
I doubt she came out with 2.
To be honest,
if we keeping it a buck, I'm pretty sure she came out with 1 album, but I doubt she made 2. And like I said, I'm not. I gotta fact check that. Actually, I'll go back and fact check that. One of y'all could actually do that.
The point is, so he signs her to the label. She's 19 years old. Mm-hmm. He's a huge rap
music mogul. He's 37 years. He's 37 at
20
this time.
years her senior. Yeah. Has all the power to what's going to happen with her career right now. Mm-hmm. So like either he can push her to the moon or break her type shit.
Yeah.
Either way, like that's a lot of power. That's a lot of intimidation. And this nigga's rich as fuck. Whatever. And he say whatever the fuck he want to. Pretty much, it seems like.
Yeah.
So very scary, intimidating dude. Yeah. So he takes advantage of that and like apparently he comes on to her. And she resists at first.
Well, it's a couple little incidents. So they talk about him. Apparently, she had a
beginning.
Apparently, she had a boyfriend at the time. In the document, it doesn't say who the boyfriend is. I've come to find out. I think it was Ryan Leslie, right? And so she's dating Ryan Leslie at this time. She's 19. Diddy is. He doesn't actually get with her until like 21. Until she turns 21. So from 19 to 21, he's just making advances. But it's like I'll show up to her birthday party with a bunch of famous celebrities and be like, try to influence her. What other type of shit is he doing? Like he'll invite her to it.
Yeah, 1 album.
He'll invite her to an event and then she'll bring her boyfriend, and then he'll let her know, like, no, this ticket was just for you. And so he's doing little spiteful things to break up their relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Flex on the nigga, make him feel.
Flex on it. And at one point, I think he pulled her into a bathroom and like forced himself on her and kissed her or whatever. They didn't get together after that night, but soon after, I think. So the crazy situation of how they got together is Cassie was out of town. And like I said, all of this is rumor. You know what I'm saying? None of this is fact. He booked her for a fake party as a party promoter. He booked her for a fake party.
I'm sorry, that's terrible, G.
What?
Well, forcing.
Like, he booked her for a fake party.
He booked her for a fake party, and then when she got to Miami, it was like, oh, this party isn't real. And so instead of like sending her back to the crib, they did drugs, and I think that was the first time they hooked up that weekend in Miami. But that's how he got her to town.
Got her into town, tricked her ass, just threw a hella money and hella dope and said, made her do some penis. That's crazy.
Terrible.
Well, he didn't. I don't think they were doing the freak offs at that point. I think
not a freak off, but
it's still terrible.
He coerced her into sex.
Yeah, coerced her to get there in the city. Like, you could have just said some straight up shit.
Yeah, but she probably knew that she wouldn't come like that. But since she thought, she's like, he used her career to do it. That's fucked up too. This bitch is probably nervous.
It's very conniving and manipulative.
Oh, at 19, what? That shit was
at
probably
19.
At 19, 21 to 21.
Broke her right then and there.
No, so I feel like she really had that type of story of like, I got into the industry and the shit was not what I expected at all.
Yeah.
Like, it was a complete nightmare. I mean, at least that's how she painted it.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, they painted it bad, but I feel like she could have painted it worse.
Yeah.
Just after reading the document, I feel like she could have done
a surviving Diddy.
She's ashamed.
A surviving Diddy 3-part series, and then we would have been tuned the fuck in,
So now she's 21. They're dating. Like, he's officially like took her off the market, right?
Well,
but
yeah.
He's still dating Kim.
So they started dating around. They doing drugs. Now, I think that was the first thing that he really introduced her to was like the pills. So they was doing a lot of ecstasy, right? They was doing a lot of ecstasy and shit. But they're dating, and then eventually Diddy just starts buying everything. So he buys her an apartment, like not too far from his crib, like that on the next block type shit. He buys her a crib. Same thing with Los Angeles. Buys her a house, but like really close to his shit. He buys her a car. You know what I'm saying? He even brought the parents to the apartment, and apparently the parents was a little concerned about him like being the financier. But it's like, Diddy, this is a record guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had her close by, and then I guess at some point during this period, he started, saying he wanted to do these freak offs, and basically
explain to the audience what a freak off is.
Okay, so Diddy is
a cuck show.
You a wild boy? Yeah, it's a cuck show. He basically would invite escort to come and
perform
for Cassie. And so the whole
he
crazy
made her pick out her own escorts, right?
Yeah. Well, at first I think he did the picking, and then eventually he had her start to set these things up.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Give me the biggest, blackest, hungest nigga in the world.
I said, hey, at least she got to pick her own escorts, and like he wasn't picking it for him. But I guess he would be controlling the scenarios in the room. So he would be telling her what to do and telling him what to do at the same time. And then he would be getting off from doing this. I think it's just like a power thing at this point, like power dynamics.
Yeah, and I feel like once you that rich and seen so much sick shit in the industry, like it's a certain thing in your brain where you like only like sick shit,
I mean, you getting on it. I'm gonna say it. That is how I see Diddy. I see him as a billionaire. Like, what billionaire? I mean, we're only talking about it because it's Diddy, but the white ones that we don't know about,
they do wild
are
shit.
the exact same way,
Yeah, I read.
And I feel like
we're niggas that invite a bitch over to just start licking shoes and shit like that.
Yeah, they will do some wild ass shit, and it's because they have a lot of money. They have more money than everybody else in Hollywood, LA, wherever the major city is, and they don't know how to socialize with people outside. I mean, yeah, they once were like everybody else, but they are not like, they're not like us. They're not like the people that they associate with, honestly.
And
people treat you so different once you make a certain status. It's like you see how far you can get away with shit.
Exactly, and that's exactly what he does.
How far can he push
That's what he is. It's a lifestyle.
You see this little bitch and let me make a. Well, let me have a fuck.
The other crazy part of this is, imagine if you controlled everybody else livelihood was based on yours.
Exactly.
You know
so many people.
And
so many people.
That's the thing about it. This is no different than the R. Kelly thing as far as the people who were complicit with him doing these things. Cause like, it's situations where Cassie's getting beat up and
ain't nobody saying nothing.
Niggas is helping her like
clean up.
The driver
helping him hide her.
Yeah, like the driver has to come and take Cassie to this other hideaway. People have to interact with her in order to make sure that she stays out of the public eye. And so it's so many.
Then they kidnap her too.
Yeah, it's so many complicit people in this that honestly I don't think we'll ever get the full truth because they might. Well, I don't know. None of the people on R. Kelly trial faced any charges, so I doubt these people will ever face any.
It's Diddy though.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna go after she went after the person who she can get the money from, and that was Diddy.
And then I guess my because I mean we could keep getting into it, but the controversial take I have on it is that that's Hollywood, and unless we're talking about debunking everybody who do some weird shit and is associated, just like R. Kelly's. The parents of them daughters and all that. This shit gonna keep happening, all right? And another 50 years is gonna be a new R. Kelly. There's gonna be a new Diddy, and a new Trey Songz. A new. They're all gonna keep forming unless there's accountability. And with this case, there was none. I'm sorry, but the settlement ending the very next day. It's dismissed now.
Oh, this is over. I said this case would be over next week.
Yeah, it is.
This shit ain't over. They got a criminal investigation now.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
The case has been dismissed.
The case is dismissed.
As of today, the case.
So he really bought his way out of this shit just like that.
Yes.
That's why it's scary.
Well, he didn't allow it to. I think he did the perfect thing. He didn't allow. I paid the money. You know, like niggas be
he
trying.
He paid the money before it got out there.
He did.
Yeah,
it still got out there.
He probably offered.
This shit was.
Ain't no way he didn't offer Cassie that money. 30 million ain't shit to him.
They said he offered in 8 digits, so that means at least $10 million.
They was saying it never should have even hit the public eye. To be honest, this shit was taken care of. Like, I guess a little bit ago. He probably was trying to buy some time. Though you never know.
Yeah.
But they was also.
So how much you think he settled for?
Well, I was listening to Extreme. X said it was probably more because he said
like the 30 million is the number that came out.
He said that if the number hit the wave and the way that story was moving, that she came back and was like, "Nah, 30 million was before. It's now 40." Whatever they settled for whatever she wanted is what I'm saying.
They probably met in between
40, 50, 35.
You
see some shit like that.
Because like that was yesterday's price. Today's price
is different. Each day the price goes up.
One of the funniest.
Yeah, I would say about 60% of Hollywood got a little weird.
A
weird like slave thing that they got going on.
Well,
and they probably got like 60% of Hollywood probably got some slaves they treat just like this.
He also said that they would wear those masquerade masks. It reminded me of some Eyes Wide Shut shit, like some ritual type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mad baby oil over there, just hella glistening.
Not baby
cheeks.
oil.
One of the weirdest things that I seen was that so basically Cassie was like, he asked Cassie,
Pop,
what do you call your grandfather? And she said Pop. And he told her, I want you to call me that now.
Now say that in the Diddy voice. What you call your granddaddy?
You call her Pop?
Call her Pop, huh?
Yeah,
how about you call me
listen,
Pop?
Shorty, I want you to call me that now, Shorty. I'm your Pop now.
I'm your Pop now.
And I'm gonna take care of you just
now
like Pop would, you know?
That shit is very weird.
Yeah, sick shit.
That's outrageous. Grandpa sex though.
Yeah.
Not even daddy sex. This is grandpa sex.
Yeah, that means that's like
you ever call a guy granddad during sex?
Hell
Granddaddy.
No. You do you ever think about what you would be like as a billionaire?
Sick. I would be worse than this nigga. Believe me. Like what?
He's evil.
Fucking Diddy.
His heart's pure. Pure cold. I'm worried about it, to be honest.
Nah, I'd be great. What Diddy? This nigga ain't gonna have shit on me.
And he's short. At least Diddy not short.
How do you think you would be?
I'd be an asshole. I'd be very, very terrible. But I wouldn't be on. I wouldn't be on no weird sadistic shit though.
Yeah, I don't think you would know.
I'm telling you, I would be on some weird sadistic shit.
I'm not weird sadistic. I'm very vanilla.
I think you are, but money would change all of that. I think a lot of.
I would disrespect the fuck out of people. Yeah, but I wouldn't fucking do no weird like bestiality or no weird shit like that.
Cause you're not.
I'm definitely not watching 6 or 7 niggas fuck a girl. Definitely not.
Nah.
Cause I don't get nothing out of that.
I think that's
some gay shit. Like that's him being gay.
That's like some power shit.
It is, and that's what I was about to say. I think that there's so much power in having the amount of being a billionaire that I couldn't fathom the type of person to be. I would like to say I would be a decent human being still, but you probably are unintentionally a shitty person, like to other people.
Because who gonna check you?
Who gonna check me, boo? You know,
and everybody treat you so fucking. They all up your ass all the time.
Another controversial opinion is what I like about Diddy. As somebody who got money, you know, he's unapologetically himself, and
very charismatic, very personable.
Very personable.
Making a Man is a great show.
No, for real, but that goes without saying that everything that we're hearing about is definitely devastating.
He made the motherfuckers walk to get some cheesecake.
Devastating
on TV.
and
Imagine what he doing.
terrible.
That was sadistic as fuck.
On his private shit, you know?
Yeah, it is. It is definitely like there are aspects of it that are fucked up. You know, this shit is fucked up. Cassie, I'm glad she got a little bit of her story out there. But I'm gonna be anxious to see what it changed. What it changes.
Shit, she's gonna live a comfortable life now, and she might get whacked.
Oh my God.
She might die mysteriously. You know.
So that was the other part about that shit.
Do you think they make a sign and shit right? Like
Apparently,
she can't say shit now.
and apparently when I think maybe 2011, 2013, it was
That's
between
crazy.
2011 and 2014, something like that. Diddy and Cassie had got into it. Cassie dipped out. She ran to go stay at Kid Cudi's house. Now this is around the time Diddy, I guess he figured out who she was going with or whatever. When he found out it was Kid Cudi, basically, he told Cassie, "I'm gonna blow up this nigga car, and I want him to be at home when this shit happens." And then Kid Cudi say, all of a sudden, one day, I think it was in November, walked outside, and this shit just blew up. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And when the story came out, Kid Cudi, he co-opted the story.
Yeah, this is true.
This is true. My car definitely exploded. So I wonder if she ever told him that Diddy told her. You know, I wonder if she ever let Kid Cudi know that he said he was gonna do that.
He probably did. He probably had to cut her ass off. Like, oh, this nigga blowing up cars.
Yeah, I'm done with you.
Maybe it's best that we don't mess with each other.
Yeah, that's complete control. Like he controlling the shit out of
her.
Yeah, her life, her entire life.
He own her crib. He's paying her like the money that she makes from her album. I'm sure it's coming through him.
Yeah, and he's showering her with lavish gifts. So every time he would beat her up, he said it would just be gifts on top of gifts. And she said she almost started feeling like the gifts was like handcuffs. Like she would get so much shit. You know what I'm saying?
I could see like being with a nigga like that and not being able to breathe type shit.
Yeah.
Like how she's all monotone.
Suffocating.
Shit, that make perfect sense. You know what I'm saying?
Soft spoken,
right.
Like it's the big ceilings and the long hallways and is that shit really worth it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is it worth it?
Drink when she met this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for
she
a nigga
wasn't
that
even
powerful to be in there controlling you and shit. Like you see this shit happen in the movies all the time. You know, like taking advantage of it. That's a child. Like he took advantage of a fucking child.
Yeah, I would say so. I would go as far as saying that the parents, like, where were y'all at when she was 19?
He's paying their ass off too.
19, saying she running off with a billionaire.
Like income.
And parents motherfuckers from that generation, like her parents' age, I would assume, it comes from a generation of like shut up and swallow it and just do whatever for the money.
Yeah,
deal with that shit. Yeah, no.
Powerful.
Even the Keke,
he's a good man,
like
Savannah.
Even on the Keke shit, Buddy said that he basically like that she sacrificed Keke's childhood.
Yeah,
she's like, well, shit. We just got $30 million today, so I guess I sacrificed it. Like she like said that shit lightheartedly or whatever. Like you know what it like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if
you think about it, it's a little
That's true. Like I guess I sacrificed it.
If I'm a billionaire, there's nothing that this girl parents can fucking say or tell me or do. Like what are they gonna?
And they're nobodies.
Yeah, get out my face.
Like he could get them fired from their jobs. Like little shit like that.
You better
like,
shut up before I take your other kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like stop playing with me.
I will take your whole neighborhood. I will buy your neighborhood and make you move type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like little shit. Like dumb money shit that only niggas with money.
Only billionaires can do. That's what I'm saying. I go back to that shit. Like, it's white people out there doing this shit right now.
Right now, it's some girl scared for her life
in the basement.
And their parents' neighborhood is getting bought up, and they getting forced out of their home because they disagree with something he said at dinner one day and some shit.
I thought this shit was crazy. It said he beat her up, and then He forced her to stay at his home in Homely Hills along with one of his sons. While there, Mr. Combs FaceTime Miss Ventura and stated, "You gotta go up and put some makeup on. My son can't see you like that." Like, that shit is just crazy, dog. You beat me up. And now I'm hiding out in the crib. I don't want
nobody to know that I beat you up. So go hide that shit before I do it again.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? You sick too.
Yes.
Bitch, stop playing with me. I cut everything off.
Yeah, but apparently he did this at hotels, and he was paying hotels off for security footage, which at some point you gotta look at the hotels a little crazy, like
they scared of Puff
powerful,
too,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure
50 racks, I will take the 50. Like, you gotta think about who working that night. Like, if the higher ups ain't even hearing
I'm sure
about
the
this
Ritz-Carlton got paid off a few times.
50K, yeah, let's take the 50K. Like, they probably ain't, nobody really even knew about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the employees probably took that money home.
No, I was saying that 50K, that's not getting up to the higher ups at all. That's between me, Diddy, and if I got this
security.
Yeah.
If I could get it for you, what I get out of it?
Exactly.
You know, like the whole little night crew, that's between them. Like, they split that shit.
Let me see, I can get that for you.
Bought something decent that week.
Oh, they had a night that night. Biggest tip they ever got. Fuck you mean, boy.
Hey, come on, let's just keep this in the house, y'all.
Yeah, there's no need to tell nobody this.
Footage, let's just burn that, baby. Like, nah, I would have kept a private tape. Just whenever times was hard, hey, Puff, just send that shit to him. Like, you don't want this to come out, do you?
No, we still got that.
Yeah.
Nah, don't believe me. Them people had to sign NDAs and all type of shit. You know that was, come on now. Yeah, but yeah, so it was a lot of crazy situations.
So do you feel any way about her just wanting money from the beginning? Like, she didn't want him to be prosecuted? Like, because it was always a civil suit.
Well, I'm starting to feel like for what she endured,
she deserved the bag for sure.
Just give me my money.
Definitely deserved it.
At least give me my payment for suffering through this.
Exactly.
Like, it's not about...
You're probably not going to jail.
You're probably not going to jail. There's no need to send you through this long court case. You know, at first I was...
Because she's not going to win. That's what she was probably thinking.
At first, without... Let me word this right. I could have looked at this the wrong way, right? I could have looked at this like a straight money grab, especially with the way the story came out and the way that she settled, right? Yeah. And then after reading the whole document, which I encourage everybody to go read the document because it'll just shed some light. Because the document helped me realize, like, oh, this just sound like powerful shit that powerful niggas do. I didn't know niggas was going to jail for this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it sounded like in the media to me.
I guess niggas going to jail for this shit now, but this is shit that powerful niggas, I figured, always did. And so after reading this, it just seemed like, oh, she didn't get paid for her services. She didn't, like, I understand it was a lot of psychological trauma, but if what she wants is money, she needs to get that money.
Paid for her life. Her lifestyle's paid for. She didn't have to buy stuff.
She didn't have to do shit. Yeah,
she didn't have to pay for anything. And plus, she's not going outside. Not like she got a life or anything.
Nah, this is the first time she got probably that type of money that she could just control and do what she wants with.
This is the first time she got a chunk of money for herself. Yeah, for sure.
And so I feel like, you know, she was owed that.
She probably had her ass some allowance or some shit.
You know,
or
she was owed
paying
that.
for everything that she wanted and needed. She wouldn't even have to actually need money. But
and I know this is probably some crazy ass shit to say, but she was definitely going under a lot of abuse and trauma and shit, but it was with the billionaire. And so that lifestyle was also
Honda, huh?
I mean, when she wasn't getting abused, it was probably pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
I'd rather cry in a Range Rover or in a Rolls Royce.
That's a great quote to even talk about. Like, I did not hear you say that, but that's
cry in a Phantom or cry in a Honda, huh?
If that's the exchange, would you do that?
No.
Would you deal with that for that?
Would you fuck 10 niggas?
I didn't say. I mean, okay, that's the other thing. A lot of people were saying she fucked 10 niggas. They were saying that she was fucking male escorts, but they didn't say it was 10 dudes at a time. They wasn't saying it was multiple dudes at a time. She was
getting a train ran on her.
They didn't say it was that.
So it wasn't no trains?
It didn't say that in the papers. It said
people
she would have to.
that element in.
Yeah, people added some
with their
extra
imaginations.
They were saying it was male escorts, but they did not say
a freak off sound like more than one. Though.
A freak off sound crazy.
A freak off sound like it's more than one body in there.
You know what it sound like? It sound like a freak off. This is
competition.
I think that it was involving.
The best.
You know what I think that this shit is? Honestly, if y'all
paying them niggas off good too.
If y'all want me to be honest, I don't even think it was always male escorts. Sometimes I think Diddy blackmail celebrities with
That's
this
what I'm
shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like these niggas was probably
if I'm going on my conspiracy theory shit, like I think
all you motherfuckers.
I think he involves other celebrities in these type of
celebrities,
high-ranking celebrities,
low-ranking celebrities.
Yes,
and nobody in between.
And and I think he records these encounters, and he keeps them for blackmail, and that's a way to keep power throughout the industry. If you want some real power over nigga, blackmail him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I think that's what he do. And he disguises it as parties, as you know what I'm saying.
It's a party.
Diddy, you ain't never been to a Diddy party type shit. Like, and when the night get low and you still chilling around there, you never know what you might end up into.
Them all white parties.
Yeah.
Research didn't stay white. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah,
that shit was beige by the end of the night.
But also, it's a lot of people complicit in this shit too, bro. That's the other thing that I want to stress, yo. It's a lot of niggas that was helping him had the bodies.
Yeah, for sure.
And, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
But and like another thing with the money thing, the statute of limitations, they said that was expiring with the next week or so.
No,
so she had to get this shit done.
It was it's 10 years in New York, so it was close to the 10-year mark if it happened in 2021. Yeah, so 2 years.
So she doubling up, and
so yeah,
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years to do something about it.
Yeah, she had to get the shit out soon, or whatever. Like she picked this time, and she got a new boyfriend now, or whatever. Like he not broke, but he
she had a husband. She has a husband and a child.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no,
she has a whole new life.
Into a whole family.
Yeah. So, but she's grown accustomed to the things that Diddy could afford her that he cannot afford her. So he's like, well, shit, let's get us this chunk of money for all the shit that I've been through. And I don't blame her. Can't blame her.
I don't blame me at all. Okay. Other thing. So Diddy obviously has a harem of women, right? Do you think we see other women coming out to get a payday?
For sure. If they haven't signed anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
know Carisha broke up with him.
She broke up with him? That's over.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Where you hear that at?
They amicably broke up with each other. It was a decision.
When? Was this before all of this or after?
It was during. But in the last week or so, I seen it on my feed that they've decided to respectfully.
That means he's seen this coming. Of course he's seen this coming. This shit was resolved by the week. It was one day.
That nigga changed his name to Brother Love. They said that he been preparing for this shit for a year or two.
Yeah, I think she came out and said something. Let me see.
He probably has been. That whole media
her fans
run.
probably got on her ass like, bitch, you gonna stand by this? And she's like, and she is standing by it, but not publicly.
Silently, yeah. She might be over there right now. Type shit.
Smacked up, getting peed on. You know, that's her shit.
Yeah. And they was pulling out a lot of little things. Because, in the shits, they said Diddy would require Cassie to have white nails. They was pulling up pictures.
Do the contrast of the black skin.
Yeah. They was pulling up pictures with Carisha, though. She's had nothing but white nails since she been.
Oh, did you see
really?
That's
crazy.
Did you see the Exhibit story? Exhibit said it's a story of Exhibit in the club one night with Diddy or whatever. And he told this shit years ago. It's just a random story or whatever. It was
you know what? Never mind. Because what I'm finding now, it says April. Let me look up. Let me keep looking.
But no, they was in Live or whatever, and he said it he was it was him, Cassie, Diddy is all sitting down, and it was a white bitch coming down the steps, and Diddy saw her and hopped up. It was like, yo, tomorrow I need you to shave the side of your head.
Yeah, I seen that.
She's like, he's like, well, you're not really gonna do that.
Young Jock did that.
Oh, that was Jock.
That was Young Jock. I'm like, Exhibit.
Yeah, it was Jock.
Ooh, what?
Not Exhibit.
I don't know why the fuck I said Exhibit.
Who the fuck is that?
But
you ain't been heard of since wasn't it Pin My Ride?
But no, yeah. So she's like, he ain't gonna do that. Whatever Sean wants, I'm gonna do type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that haircut turned Cassie up though. That was a great move by Diddy. That cat when she shaved her head, that shit was huge.
I hated that shit, but that was a big ass thing. And bitches out there shaving their heads for sure.
Yeah, that shit was huge. I remember when that popped off for sure.
Yeah, it sounded like some 2009, 2011 type shit.
Yeah, Cassie was hot, man.
It's a beautiful girl.
She was beautiful. She definitely was. She's still beautiful.
She's still hot.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of anything that I left out.
What
do y'all think about all these death conspiracies around Diddy now that's been coming out? And so they saying
he already.
I told y'all. I think this nigga's a mass murderer.
So the
Stone Cold Killer. This nigga's
thing,
a mafia type of guy. Huh?
The Kim Porter thing was crazy.
That was crazy because they said she was planning to release a tell-all book.
Everybody was writing a book.
Yeah.
They said
Heavy D
was going to write a book.
Andre Harrell.
Yeah, Andre Harrell was going to fucking do a book. All these motherfuckers, and it's all heart attacks and shit like that. And they're like, motherfuckers got poisons that have a heart attack symptoms like on.
No, they do. And Diddy has he has that money, you know. He has that reach
and the connect and the wherewithal to do it, to make it happen.
It's been a crazy week.
Imagine the type of hitman that Diddy could like afford.
Mm-hmm.
Like the best of the best. Well, that shit will never come back to him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker just walk up to you, hit you with some shit like, just tap you. And that shit just go in your skin and you fucking die 3 days later.
I've been thinking about, like, when you've been famous and successful for that long, the amount of people and conversations you done met in places around the world, like you met those people in the sauna that really be about that life, that are really in somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that Snoop got a weed connect wherever he goes in the world, it shows you how that shit could be. And that's just something as innocent as weed. You know what I'm saying?
Like because a lot of this shit had me thinking about Diddy in certain conversations, like the day he met his hitman or something. You know what I'm saying? Like how he started to. It's crazy, yo.
You probably met him in a freak off.
Hey, you never know. But yeah,
they saying he held Wale over a balcony.
Oh yeah, I seen that story too. Apparently,
is Wale that small?
Apparently, Wale was working on a song. This is on Axstream. Apparently, Shy Glizzy Homies was at the studio with Wale or something. It's on Vlad actually, I think. And Wale basically was working on a song with Cassie. Wale knew how crazy Diddy was about Cassie. So then Puff came in there, and he found out what Cassie was in the studio with him. I guess they were supposed to be sending records or some shit. Diddy rushed in the studio with security. They take Wale to a back room, and like they said, they peeking through the door. Him and Shy the dude and Shy Glizzy is peeking through the door, and like they see Wale feet in the air, and they know it's Wale because he got on some crazy gym shoes and shit. And this nigga's being held over a balcony.
Yeah, some foams on.
And they said after the situation, Diddy and them left with Cassie, and Wale came out like, man, Unc, I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, further my career and do the song, and it ain't like that, and you know what I'm saying. So I guess this is the thing, bro. Y'all want to know some crazy shit? Diddy didn't got into it with this story coming out confirms that Diddy got into it with Wale, Kid Cudi, J. Cole, and Drake. He basically smacked up or abused the entire new generation of rappers, bro.
And anybody who had something to do with it.
And he got into it with J. Cole because he was getting into it with Kendrick.
Oh, did you see that shit? They said J. Cole or what you call it got into it a couple years ago. This nigga been on a bike ever since.
Oh yeah, J. Cole and Diddy, yeah.
He heard about that fucking Cudi shit. He's like, man, this nigga ain't gonna get me.
Yeah.
J. Cole, one of the smart niggas, like, fuck a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a conscious man. I don't need a car. I could bike around. This nigga ain't gonna catch me.
That's funny.
Nigga probably put some poison in his bike seat and shit.
That shit funny as hell.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit, but I don't know. I wouldn't put it past the nigga having a chokehold on the whole industry because he got money to do it. He got control. He got money, and he been in the game for a long time, so he know how to maneuver to stay out of.
I don't even think it's just money now. It's just power.
It's power.
Like I think Diddy can stop your endorsements. Diddy can stop you from your records being successful. He can stop, you know what I'm saying, people from pushing your record.
You remind me of that dude. The HBO guy who kept getting away with murder until he did the HBO series, and he had his mic on and he gave it so. Robert the Jinx, that was what it was called.
I know what you're talking about. I remember you talking
Robert Durst.
Yeah.
2015. But that nigga was getting away with murder.
Yeah.
Getting away with it, going to court and getting away with it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this shit is going on
right now as we speak.
Yeah, he's gonna go down in history as one of the first black men to get away with as much shit that the white man does and not get held accountable for it. I mean, R. Kelly, but Diddy is still a free man.
Isn't that right? And the fact that the white man get to do it, and it's been hundreds of thousands of white men getting away with this shit for years. Do we really want Diddy to go down for this?
Hey,
I know this is crazy. I know it's a great. Hey, I know
it's
don't.
Let's
not make him the example, huh?
It's just like
I don't.
She said,
I don't. Not
I
me.
fucking don't. Pick on somebody else.
What about Harvey Weinstein? Is that nigga alive still?
Exactly.
Did
No,
they kill him?
no, Harvey down. Harvey went down for the count. He in jail.
He in jail, but it's like that ain't enough because it was like 50 other people on that damn island. Okay.
Oh, you talking about Epstein Island? That's another monster.
That too.
They never dropped none of the files from that shit, boy. Bill Gates, all of them was over there.
Yeah. I mean, 50 people on that island and shit, and yes,
and they went frequently.
This is what I'm saying. Unless they're gonna eradicate the behavior,
Can't eradicate the behavior.
Nah, that's funny because even with the Epstein Island shit, they said Jelaine, that was the girl that was helping him. They said she's in prison right now for committing crimes again, and nobody knows who the crimes were committed against because they haven't released none of the names. And so they just locked her up, and they can't even tell you what she did.
That is so fucking crazy.
They didn't release none of the information, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I think that our people should be following in the footsteps of the white man and doing the same shit that he do, but it's a white man's world, and if he go down for it, then like I said, lock all them motherfuckers up, okay? All of them, not just him.
So we got a very OJ-like opinion today on the podcast. Like
this is all our heroes and shit. They taking them motherfuckers down a peg.
Yeah,
exactly. This is all ours and nobody else's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Take all them motherfucking billionaires. Start at the top because he ain't the richest billionaire in the motherfucking world.
You got to go for Oprah. Oprah, what you doing?
No, don't take
Oprah ain't got shit to do with this.
Don't take O down. All right, come on, let's go on. We can next topic this, man.
All right, man. This nigga Ryan claims that Drake has dropped the greatest video in the history of music videos, and I disagree vehemently.
No,
vehemently.
Drake's new music video,
First Person Shooter
is better than Thriller. I know it's probably
absurd.
There's a mini movie, just like Mike Jackson used to do. That shit was in the 80s. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta break up and acquiesce to the times.
Like times are changing. Times is changing.
That video is a movie.
I think
was that video groundbreaking in any way?
Yes.
How?
I think
from a filmmaker's point of view.
Yes.
But for anybody else,
I think so. I think for the fans.
I don't think
we
the fans
broke
down
think shit about it.
Doja Cat's video the exact same way because she used elements of different horror films.
That's damn better.
We saw sleep paralysis. I wouldn't say that.
It's not.
Scary.
It's not even on the same level.
It was scary, but I think that the elements are very similar. Thriller was like 8 minutes long. How long was that video?
It was like 15 minutes long. That's longer than 8 minutes.
That I don't know about. I don't know if I can say that it was better than Thriller. I think.
No way.
I think that what makes First Person Shooter mode Doja Cat Demon. That there's like actual thought placed behind it, which a lot of people who making music videos they're
not thinking no more.
They don't do that shit. We get that every 10 years, like it doesn't happen too often. And he did put a lot of thought into that, but I think the same thing can be said about his bars. Like Drake be spitting some bars that it's like, damn, did you just hear what that nigga said?
But it's the fact that they chose to highlight a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he put it in the music video. I think it was a great video. I agree, it was a great video.
It was a lot of memes.
I like how they was playing chess and ping pong and shit like that. Like that was cool. I like the whole.
It's a competition thing.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man meme. It was a great video, but the best video I've ever seen. No fucking way.
And then at the end, a lot of people don't like to do the Michael Jackson thing for the industry. Like to do the Michael Jackson thing at the end on the song to help him break the record. I thought that was fire. If y'all didn't realize the whole statue standing, that was like the Michael Jackson.
History,
that was an homage to the Michael Jackson video. I thought all of that shit was just amazing, bro.
Yeah, I like when creative people put actual thought behind their content. Like cinematography is really a lot of reasons that some of my favorite movies are what they are. It's because it's like, did you see that? Did you really see what they just did there? Are you paying attention to the angles? Yeah. Terrell was on Twitter talking about Watchmen, I think today or yesterday, some shit. And that's one of my favorite movies because that first fight scene, really well thought out fight scene.
Ain't that the TV show?
It started as a movie first.
I remember that movie. I remember the movie because I never watched the TV show.
Very, very, very good
movie
fight
wasn't bad.
scene. Okay, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorite movies. It was a little long, but the message behind it, all of it, it was very well written. But yeah, like it's not just about it being a fight scene between two superheroes. It's about sound. It's about the hits themselves. It's about the actual moves of attacks. Like I don't want to just see somebody get slinged across and hit on a wall. I want to see the way the camera moves with the action itself. All that shit matters. Okay, the little intricate details matters. So that's why I think like the first person shoot 'em up video was really good. Like it wasn't just.
Is it the best music video of all time to you?
Not of all time. I mean, it's good. It's up there. I would say.
What's some music videos that stick out to you that you could put over there, like off first thought?
I'm thinking of the baby because he's been swinging pretty hard.
You didn't make it to the fucking 80s, bro. You still.
She said
I didn't make. I'm saying recently.
I'm talking to him.
The baby do have great music videos.
He has great music videos, and I'm big on dancing choreography. So, and I don't
that bop video.
That bop on Broadway. That was a great
What
music
about
video.
This Is America?
It was a good video.
It was a good video.
It was a good video.
It was a good video. It was a little all over the place a little bit. I mean, you know, it was just social conscious music. Sometimes that shit is just like, you know.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. Whatever the fuck.
That's how I feel about it. It's like I didn't hate it, but it was a good video.
Yeah.
I can't think of like no of all time greatest.
Kendrick has really dope videos. Like I said, none of this shit is in comparison to me. Like this video was just cool, man.
You like none of
I'm trying to think about like great stuff that I didn't see, and I do videography, so it's crazy.
That's what it is, Nook. That's really all it is. You have a certain like the things they're doing with the cameras and like the
and I know how hard it was to do. I know how hard it was to create this, and I thought that, you know, with music videos, a big part of it is that like sometimes people do way too fucking much.
Yeah,
they either don't do
or
enough.
Not enough. Most of the time, it's not enough.
And it's like when somebody like just hits it perfect, like damn, this shit goes with this song perfect. It all fits. That's really hard to do, and I commend them for doing that. And shout out to the team that did it. This was Gibson Hazard. I'll show y'all some Gibson Hazard videos. He been killing shit forever. The kid is young as hell, probably not even 25. And all the people that help him out. It's another kid, Jake, that help him out. Reduciano, all just fire ass. They young as hell. Like the young white boys coming up, they gonna be huge. But yeah. Anything else?
I kind of want to look at some other top videos before I fucking just hop off of this.
Okay.
What?
I mean, you could bring in some shit that you might think could compete with this.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like some of the greatest artists haven't had great videos.
I'm even thinking outside of hip hop, like some great rock and roll videos, but I don't know nothing that's
great country. It's always in correlation with the video, but not with the song, but not.
Nelly Cut You Grammar was pretty dope. If I can think back to it.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, hot in here. Hot in Here was a pretty dope video. Jay-Z, Girls was a great video.
Big Pimp was a great video.
Big Pimp was huge, but it wasn't that special. It was.
It was a party.
It was just a party on the boat.
Yeah,
niggas wasn't trying to fool nobody. Wasn't trying to turn into dogs or what have you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I think rock or alternative, like
any Hype Williams video. So like the Missy Elliott's,
those are right here.
And Eminem used to have some good videos.
Eminem had great.
They used to be sick. But
Cleaning Out My Closet was a great video.
Cleaning Out My Closet was pretty amazing. Not even Stan. Stan
was good. Stan was amazing.
Stan might be on one of the top music videos of all time list. I have to say so. That was a movie.
Rolling Stone list right
that
now.
Was a whole movie. That was a good movie.
Stan was great.
Yeah.
I think you spoke too soon with that shit.
Nah, I didn't. I'm still confident.
He's confident in his response.
You told me your favorite video was D'Angelo Untitled.
He's a homo.
Look at that shit. Ain't that your favorite video?
Who?
D'Angelo Untitled. That nigga was just sitting there.
He's naked as hell the whole video.
No.
I remember I used to hate that because I used to watch The Box as a kid, and that video always used to come on.
It was always on.
It was always so extra. Like this nigga just here naked as hell. He was killing that nigga. when I was a kid, it made me not like the song.
He made it like he was a big deal. That nigga wasn't as big of a deal as he was.
No, D'Angelo was huge.
Shit.
He ushered in the Soul Quarians. You know what the Soul Quarians is?
Soul Quarian?
You know what that is?
Break that down for me.
So the Soul Quarians is the group that gave us Erykah Badu, D'Angelo.
Ain't it just Neo Soul?
Yeah, Neo Soul. D'Angelo was like the start of them, and he wrote on most of those albums. So Erykah Badu first album. Like that.
Music Soul Child D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Damn.
D'Angelo is one of them niggas, bro. Like in his pen game, like he wrote on the big niggas albums.
What about Anthony? What you call it?
Angelo, bro.
Damn.
But Anthony Hamilton got some shit. But I'm taking Music Soul Child over Anthony Hamilton if we had to go there, you know.
Okay.
What about B.I.G. Hypnotized? No?
The video?
Yeah.
I mean, they were big videos, but they were like not. It was just. It wasn't this.
Juicy a better video than that.
Oh, what about? See, I'm thinking when you got me thinking back in the day, Missy Elliott.
Now, California Love was a great video. California Love.
California Love.
What?
Yeah.
That was just like fucking.
They did Mad Max.
What you call it?
Missy had some good videos.
Missy had great videos.
She used to have some great videos. And then who was that? Total. I really liked that video where they all were in different rooms, but it was shot from underneath them.
I don't remember.
Like, man, very good video. It was ahead of its time. Black.
I can remember some black videos.
When they were singing.
Thong Song, Cisco Thong Song was a great video.
Yeah, that was.
And That's Your Child. I'm a survivor. That was a great video.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
No, Black was
Backstreet
singing.
Boys,
I just seen a clip
video.
from it recently. They were singing about a nigga being ain't shit, but it was really like a futuristic video. It really had nothing to do with the song almost.
When they was in the fucking thing.
Yeah, NSYNC used to snap. NSYNC.
That bye 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 video.
Bye 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 bye.
Videos used to mean more back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have like real.
Kanye fucking Runaway. We forgot about. We left.
We left Ye.
Completely out of here.
Yeah.
I know that nigga back there fucking. Yeah, how can we leave Kanye out of there? Like, he got like 3 or 4 of the best videos that I've seen in my lifetime at least.
Yeah.
All Falls Down.
No, he got some smokers.
The Runaway movie, that was fantastic.
That was pretty good.
Kanye had some good ones. And Missy, I think we missed Missy.
Oh no, Missy definitely is a
Missy
classic.
had some good
all the Hype
ones.
Williams joints, all them late 90s joints.
I don't know what's
Busta Rhymes got some good videos.
Yeah.
Oh, Busta
Busta had some good ones.
Buzz do got some classics. That's the other name they would put in that conversation. I think
we hit on M after.
Oh
M.
yeah,
Stan
was classic.
Yeah.
Marshall Matt, cause I am whatever you say I am.
But while we was talking about the Drake, let's get into the Scary Hours 3, right?
Scary Hours 3.
Yeah.
It was it was great. I don't know where it lands as far as the Drake metric is concerned.
Oh, here you go.
I will say
With
that
the damn Drake metric.
this was one of my favorite albums from Drake in a long time, and I'm glad they finally got him back to rapping. All the comments, all the dissing, all that shit worked.
It worked. Like, that's what I'm saying. I love when y'all piss Drake off type shit. Because, like, normally we get the Scary Hours a couple weeks before the album. This time, this nigga was so disappointed with what he heard from the fans and, like, the talking places, like the podcasters and shit, Joe Budden and shit. This is basically Joe Budden's fault. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe. Give him some claps.
He gave us a fucking album, 6 songs after, like, 2 weeks after the album dropped.
8 songs.
It was 8?
There's 8 of them things on there.
Damn.
I remember being like 6.
It was 8.
That's crazy.
Fresh 8-pack.
That's damn near a whole album right there.
And he dropped the little trailer too. Did y'all watch the little trailer he dropped with it?
No.
With the orchestra.
With the orchestra, yeah.
That shit kind of had me think it was gonna be some orchestral shit.
Yeah. I mean, Alchemist, the people that just Conductor, I forgot it, Conductor Jones or something. These are all the people that they contributed. But Alchemist is fire, you know what I'm saying? You knew what you was getting.
So he was rapping his ass off.
Rapping his ass off the whole album. Evil Genius, we got another J. Cole and Drake showing. They was pretty even on this one. It wasn't a slaughter like last time, but it was good.
So when you say that, do you think that Drake wouldn't have, like, if he felt like he got slaughtered, like, because he showed it in the video too, like he was like,
it was only 6
storming
songs.
off in disbelief after J. Cole did that crazy ass verse. He changed the beat, so like that means he acknowledges it, meaning he don't feel no type of way about J. Cole beating him on the verse.
Well, no, it's obvious that he was trying to make it a big song, and then like I said, Drake, I think the reason he put that Michael Jackson part in there was to kind of even the playing field, right? So like Jake and J. Cole are chasing after two different things, and Drake putting down Michael Jackson thing, it's kind of even telling J. Cole like, nigga, you not on this level either. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a big enough shot that, to me, that was a big enough shot where he didn't really have to kill J. Cole on the verse lyrically. Like, J. Cole has to outperform Drake because that's really the only place he can show him up. You know what I'm saying?
So like, cause like even like in the song, it's like normally motherfuckers send me songs and it's like doo-doo. Like Drake probably actually like getting beat from time to time.
No, it makes sense. Challenge me, nigga. Challenge me, please, somebody. Tired of having like the best verse.
Playing chess, the ping pong.
Having the best verse, and I'm not even trying sometimes.
Exactly. But yeah, it's got me thinking that they got more music coming. Cause like he got a feature on that one. Then he got so he got 2 features on the Drake album that's out. And J. Cole's album for the drop, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna have a Drake feature. And
then they going on tour together.
So they're gonna spend a lot of time together. So I think they got some more music coming.
Favorite song off the album?
Mine's is the Shoe Fits.
Shoe Fits was definitely the truth teller of the album. It was a move. I like that song.
Like we all caught a few strays on that bitch. Like it hurt your feelings a little bit, but it's still such an enjoyable listen.
Such a good listen.
Great listen. I don't know how anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
Hard hook too. I love a hook like that.
Don't know how anymore. Like
that shit was just like
that shit barely a hook.
Yeah,
it is.
It's nice.
What about you, Breeski?
I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't listened to Al.
No, I didn't, but I wasn't listening either.
Yeah, you like you was in deep thought.
That's it.
Oh my God.
No, but I was looking at how it's a special edition for all the dogs. So
yeah.
It's 6 songs.
It's only 6?
Told your monkey ass.
I thought it was 8.
6 songs, yeah. Making that.
It was 8.
Yes. Making him almost have 30 songs on this damn album.
Hey, it was a good move because now people are gonna go back and listen to the full album again. Like I said, this album was good enough for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I have not stopped listening
to that album. For real? That's crazy.
I'm like a fiend. I listen to it from beginning to end. I probably skip the Chopped and Screwed interlude.
See, that wasn't high on the Drake metric for me. So that album was not getting no tick before he came back and did this.
Really?
Nah,
not for you. Nah, man, I love me singing ass Drake, and he got a lot of singing ass songs.
That's real.
That's my favorite. Like whatever he got on his Scary Hours, y'all, is making me feel like I'm not gonna love it. I don't hate when he rap. Like,
because we like it so much, you not finna love this shit.
No. Like 8am in Charlotte, when it's like a sample. He do it a lot where it's like a sample and then he rapping the whole time. I like that, but that's not my favorite Drake.
Okay, that's my favorite Drake.
That's niggas' favorite Drake, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I speak for females. So. Singing as Drake is my favorite. Like, I love when he be. But I do
but
like.
He's not even a great singer, though. It's just because it sounds
harmonizing and
Did you like Middle of the Ocean?
Middle of the Ocean?
That's on the last Drake project. Not this new one, but the last one.
I don't think I listened to that one.
The 21.
That was the Her Loss one.
Of Her Loss.
Her Loss. Nope, I didn't listen to that one.
Okay, what? You see, and that's the one for me. So that I figure, okay, that
I'll
makes sense.
listen to it. But you know what? I listen to a lot of one-offs late. Like Jaded, I listen to that late.
Okay.
That shit.
That's the next level right there.
That's my shit.
It was fire.
But yeah, I think I like Drake who be dropping bars because he got a lot of like Fair Heights and Daylight and all that shit. He be having some bars on there, but it's a specific sound where it's like, all right, he finna be rapping about some shit that these niggas put him in his feelings about, pretty much. And that's like
he got on everybody on that shit though. Like,
I'm gonna give it a good listen.
He treated the men.
I'm gonna give it a good listen.
He moved it around pretty well. Solid Drake.
I'll give it a fair listen.
If this, I'll probably just take these 6 songs and just totally put them.
That's a whole different album.
Whole separate.
That's
album.
what I was looking for, but it ain't that. It's a new album on Apple Music.
Yeah, I did go looking for Scary Hours 3 and had to realize that it was for all the dogs.
Yeah, you had to go to their page.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Your ass tired, boy. Wake up. We got a couple more. All right, there's a couple more things.
All right, so let's get into this.
So we ain't got that much.
Let's get into this text. Let's get into this text message that we got from.
Shout out to y'all using the phone call.
Yeah, shout out to y'all for using the number.
Drop the number again.
Drop the number again.
872-269-4375.
4375.
4375.
Make sure y'all call or text. So I'm gonna start off with the text message first. Let me pull this up.
That
real
one
quick.
message is 3 minutes.
Oh no, that one message was extremely long. All right. So how do you tell a guy that you're not interested in him in a nice way without being specific and hurting feelings?
Block him. That's the nicest way to do it.
I said
just ghost his ass.
Ghosting is such a terrible thing to do.
Really awful. But your
ghosting
feelings are going to be hurt either way. If
ghosting is way worse than just saying, I do not like you and I do not think we should go forward with this anymore.
No, because then somebody's going to try to convince you. But babe, I think we could do this.
If your mind is made up, can somebody talk you out of it? Somebody can coerce you?
No, but then I'm going to get meaner.
Are you? Why?
Because, like, if you fucking steady fucking begging me to do some shit and I don't want to do it, like, look, bitch, you're not pretty, you're not even fly.
Aggressive.
You know?
How is that necessary?
I'm saying, if somebody's steady getting on my nerves, I can see it going that way.
Well, you don't have self-control.
Yeah, I
get out of here.
I don't think that's
it's unnecessary.
Like I said, I want to preface this by telling you young ladies that, one, if you're in a guy's face, you should definitely take my advice with a grain of salt. And do what's best for your safety. But what I really think that you should do is you got to be honest with the guy, because I was saying this earlier. If you tell the guy that, if a guy tells you that he likes you and you don't like him, I don't think that y'all probably going to remain friends for that long. And so it was better off you just being honest with him and letting him know what was up and letting that relationship do whatever it was going to do,
Man,
right?
A nigga will wait 20 years to crack some shit, boy. You tweak it.
That's crazy. If a nigga wait 20 years.
Like, it's okay. But one day she'll like me. One day she'll love me.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Lying. But yeah, no, my thoughts on it are just be very transparent. We have to stop being afraid of hurting hurting someone's feelings because of the way we feel. It is okay to be selfish in that moment and set boundaries. I'm setting this boundary. I don't want to fuck with you no more. You ain't got to say it like that, but
at one point you might say, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Yes or no?
I ain't gonna lie. I've tried because I
have no self-control.
No, I've used chat GPT at work, and then I've tried to
piss me off.
I've tried to use it in a moment like that, and as soon as I start typing how I feel, I'm like, I can say exactly what I'm about to tell them. Exactly what I'm about to try to get this AI to do. I'm finna copy and paste that shit because it doesn't need to be articulate.
Chat GPT for the text
in a relationship. That's dirty work. That's crazy. That's nasty work.
I never successfully done it, but I have thought man, how do I want to say this?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a better way to say it. And as soon as I start typing
I might as well just type this.
Exactly. So that was enough information for me to find out I need to stop overthinking it, which is what I feel the anonymous person is doing. You don't overthink it. Say exactly how you feel. If their feelings get hurt, it's not because of what you said. It's because of how they feel about you.
Let their feelings get hurt.
It's because of how they feel. Like you said, once you start liking somebody,
your feelings gonna be hurt.
Your feelings gonna be hurt.
Yeah. Anyway, there's no way to really prevent that.
And life is all about getting your feelings hurt.
Yeah. I would say if anything, if you're having a hard time saying it, do it through text. I'm big on
that's nasty work too. Don't do nothing through text.
I'm big on
It's 2023. A lot of shit gonna happen through
because text. A lot of stuff could be misconstrued. If somebody hear in your voice that I don't like you like that, I think they'll get the point. Through text, I could read the room a little bit different based on how much I like the girl.
And if you're having a hard time saying it, type it. That's what my message was there.
All right, pussy out here.
So we got another voicemail. Y'all want me to play it? I'll play it.
We have 3 minutes, Nook.
Hi, I would like you all to probably monitor my voice, or not monitor, but distort it, because I do have a very distinctive voice.
Fast forward this shit.
I'm gonna say mainly black women are so against dating men that are bisexual because they're homophobic. That's their whole thing. Oh, because black women are homophobic. And my thing is, it's not because they're homophobic, right? Ask a lesbian woman, why wouldn't she date a lesbian woman? And it's the same reason why a woman wouldn't date a lesbian man. I mean, a bisexual man. I'm not saying it's right. Exactly. Ask a lesbian woman why she wouldn't date a bisexual woman. It's the same reason why a heterosexual woman wouldn't date a bisexual man.
I agree with that.
You cannot compete with dick, honey.
It's not even that.
Compete with dick. As a lesbian, you can have all that plastic and all you want, but you cannot compete with them veins, honey. Even though that plastic come with them veins, you cannot compete with that real dick. Same as for when it comes to a heterosexual woman dating a bisexual man, you cannot fuck with that dick.
So it's not homophobia. It's really that like you cannot compete with that dick. I'm sorry, dick is too good. Like once you get that dick,
so dick is just too powerful.
It's a wrap.
Basically,
it's a wrap. You just cannot compete with dick. Like this is the man's world.
So dick is strong.
And
I think knowing that you are contending with dick, it makes it less likely for you to aim for a bisexual man. I wouldn't date a bisexual man simply because it's a preference. We don't even got to get into homophobia or any other details.
So black women are homophobic.
It is homophobic.
That's homophobic.
How's it homophobic? I'm not afraid of him because he's gay.
I mean, but you wouldn't date him.
I just prefer
There's a stigma about it.
Yeah.
It's not a stigma. I would prefer to not be mixing
DNA.
I would not prefer to not be. Yeah, I don't want somebody who's turned on by
a man.
A man. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to be friends with gay people. It's a preference. Can you?
I
can say that. Can I say that? Can I say that? I can't.
You're saying friends when really and truly, why wouldn't you want to be friends with somebody because of their sexual preference? I'm talking about somebody I'm having sex with. Yeah, sexual intercourse, and I don't want them.
Is it fear though? Is that a like?
Is that fear? Right?
It's not a fear. It is not a fear. They can do what they want. A bisexual man is fine. I'm fine with him having sex with who he wants to have sex with.
Right.
That has nothing to do with me. When it comes to me and what I have going on for myself,
what you prefer?
I prefer a straight man. I prefer a man who likes pussy, and that's it. You know.
Okay.
A simple man.
Don't have a dick? Or is
it's because of what she said on the other part about how you can't contend with dick.
It's no contention.
Hey, I don't see him. I don't see. I have thoughts on bisexual people. I think that they are indecisive, or that they like. It's possible that they like both things, but I guess I can't understand it because I'm a heterosexual.
But you think girls can like both things and that's perfectly fine?
No, I think it's the same. I said bisexual people. I didn't say bisexual men.
All right, I'm just asking.
I'm saying like there's an element of indecisiveness, or that they don't feel like they have to choose, you know. But really and truly, it's some people who can say I only like one thing, and that's that's just me,
That's me too.
That's
I
said that you.
That's me. I like vagina, and so therefore that's my preference. You know what I mean?
And I don't think it's a homophobia thing. So
back to this blazing case of homophobia. No,
I think I agree with the caller that it is not
them dick veins too much to compete
homophobic,
against.
But hey, dick is pretty good, and
I don't think pussy good.
I wouldn't know. We can't get in there.
So it's easier to compete against pussy because you know what that's like. Well, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
Because dick makes you
the
so
unknown.
crazy.
The unknown.
That you like if that dick making me crazy, I can imagine a dick do to this nigga.
To a man, and he ain't getting a pussy too.
Are you getting both? Yeah, I see it.
And it's a guy who made a conscious decision to go for that after having. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like he trying both. I think, like I said, there's an element of indecisiveness, but people who like to experiment with life, and that's what don't make me homophobic, because I'm like, hey, like if that's what you want, then boo, tell me about it, because that's the only way I'm gonna know.
Because like we was talking about these threesome shit before, and like you wanted a threesome with two guys, but like that's the way you could get your threesome with two guys to be realistic.
Honestly,
no,
that's probably the easiest way.
I don't want the other person getting fucked. What part of that?
Yeah, that's the sick part.
I get it, totes. But with my threesomes, it's gonna be the women. They have to fuck each other. Well, they don't have to, because I'm gonna have fun either way.
I would like to.
It works out better. It works out better for everyone if the girls looks a little bit gay.
Yeah,
like you got to eat some pussy.
Yeah,
shit. You got to be down with getting your pussy ate.
It just looked like a team sport. Then
you want to know what I seen recently? I seen trans sexual porn. Which is very kind of.
What is that like?
I was kind of like.
So they still have dicks?
Yeah.
Why do women watch gay porn?
It was on Twitter.
If you're not gay, why do you watch gay porn? Is it really just being intrigued? Like, look at these two
All these
animals going at it
around. Yeah.
Not animals, but it
is animalistic, G. Men fucking is animalistic.
Because you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't even
That's
probably want to see that in
There's
person.
no room for me in that. It's two men. It's two people with penises having sex. Yeah. But it was very. I feel like
there's a lot of blood involved with that shit.
No, there isn't. Relax. It's lube. They get lubed up just like everybody else. But it was very interesting, I guess you could say. It was a little like.
So they both had dicks, or just one of them had dicks?
I think both of them.
You gotta ask questions around.
I think both of them did, but they both were like female, or like they had breasts and wigs and and makeup. You know, they looked real girly.
Yeah, so that's what make them a transsexual, I would guess, right?
But
they look real girly, but
they still get manly.
But they had a dick. Like it was a hard dick. Ryan is like, don't look me in my eyes.
It was a hard dick. You in there?
What? I'm trying to.
Hard.
Ryan, the way he just looked was like, don't look me in my eyes.
Right, because I'm trying to figure out, are they going at it like men or women? Is what I'm asking. Because they trannies dressed up as women.
How are their voices?
Are they still under the act of being women, or are they complete term?
I think they were men.
They got manly.
Yeah,
bring that ass here.
And so that's when the truth comes out.
They didn't get manly. No, it was very sensual.
Right. So they fit. That's what I was asking. Did
but it was I think somebody was getting did in their booty hole. Of
course.
But it was definitely. It was definitely like right? It was definitely like sensual, you know, hair flipping and all of that, boobs getting touched, you know. It was very interesting. It was very interesting sex scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man!
And then I started thinking like
a case
sounds messy, bro.
Then I started thinking like,
like a lot of
if you are a trans person and your dick is big, like you willing to get rid of that big dick, like that's terrible to say, but it's men out here who are straight with very little penises. It's like,
they would love that.
You could use that to your advantage. You could still be trans and use that like I guess like how they were. Like
I see what you're saying. I see
what you're saying. Motherfucking head.
It was like they still trans for sure.
That might be the cherry on top of some relationships. I get
what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Thought I was losing this?
I ain't losing that.
I just feel like a bitch.
I kept the package.
Yeah, maybe that's how Bruce Jenner felt.
No, so basically to answer our call in,
he would have let that thing go.
You saying that black women are not being homophobic when they say that they don't want to date bisexual men. It's just preference.
Unless there's other feelings associated with it. Like I don't want to see a bisexual man. I don't want to be associated with a bisexual man. Right. I don't want to eat in the same room as a bisexual.
You don't want your man fucking no man. I get it.
Yeah, I don't think it's as deep as saying like you're homophobic. Like nah, homophobic people do not fuck with gay people in any sort of way.
Yeah.
Whether it's 100% gay, 50% gay, they don't fuck with them. But I think it's just a matter of literally preference. Like they prefer to sleep with men and women, and I prefer to sleep with just men.
All right, and that's a big okay.
I think it's really that simple. I think people, like she was saying, overthink it. I wouldn't even go. I mean, she made me think about the dick part. Like you can't compete with dick, but I wouldn't even think about it that much. It's like,
well, I just want to let you know that I'm nothing like the black women community, and all bisexual women are welcome over here.
Shout out to all the bis.
All the bisexual women are welcome on this side. Thank you.
It's the double standard that has. What about bisexual men?
I think that you should definitely.
I think you should entertain them.
Really?
I mean,
wrap it up.
No, I don't know. I don't think that if you want me to be completely honest, I don't think black women should be trying to deal with the thoughts of the nigga liking another dude or not.
Why black women?
Yeah, women in general. Black women is just the women I care about.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I just don't think that they should be trying to. I think that's a fucking mental case. Not a mental case. I think it's a
mental illness reason.
No. I'm not talking about the actual person. I'm saying it's a mindfuck for the actual person going through it, right?
Yeah.
Because you trying to figure out if your guy is into. It's just too much to worry about.
Likes both.
It's crazy.
And then I also think that, like, as a person, you want to fuck with somebody who fuck with you, like, regardless of their sexual preference.
I fuck with her and her and her.
You want to fuck with somebody who fucks with the type of person you are.
And I just think that if you think that he's messing with the guy, then it's just you automatically thinking like this is just too far from what I am for me to
be on some
really
perverse shit, man.
Yeah.
Getting down with the
because I think how perverse a man is just by himself. So now you messing two men.
Now it's like that was and then there's the other thing of I guess to what the
it's got to be like, hey, take it easy.
A sensible person in here.
That's usually attached with the vagina.
Like what the person said about dick. It's like, damn, if you could. I can't turn you on by myself if this is what you turn on by.
You gotta stick your fingers in his ass. That's a lot of work. You have to
that is where y'all G-spot is.
You gonna have to, you know, you gonna have to start doing some semi-gay stuff in order to fully please,
And it's like, damn.
That's facts.
That's a lot.
He gonna tell you stop shaving and shit.
We done already talked about y'all booty hoes. Ain't no way I'm doing no booty hole play with no man.
You heard me though? Like he gonna tell you to stop shaving and shit. Do a little more manly shit. He'll have you like bringing the girls.
I don't think it's like that. I think they like one and the other. Like I don't know. And then there are people who like all three.
It's a fucking spectrum, man.
They like men, women, and trans people.
That's
they just want to have sex. I don't care.
They just want to fuck. I'm trying to fuck some.
Yeah, they just want to have sex. That's it.
Yep. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, this was a very interesting show, people.
It's a lot of stopping this show and starting. We gotta fix that. That won't happen no more.
Like, comment, subscribe,
and call our number. Leave your fucking comments. So wait, let me say something. Some of you all said you had stuff to say, and here we are a week later, and we only got 2 messages. Shout out to the 2 people who left some messages.
Absolutely.
You bitch ass niggas.
But the rest of y'all on Twitter that be in my DMs. Y'all better leave some voicemails now.
Step up to the plate, y'all.
Step up to the plate. Say how you feel about what we said. Say some random stuff you just want us to talk about. Give us some content. Tell us your motherfucking thoughts, y'all.
And it's anonymous, so like we can bake y'all ass. You ain't gotta be worried about fucking people thinking about.
Ain't nobody gonna know it was you.
Write your weird ass thoughts.
Call the number. What's the number?
872-269-4375.
And call us on My Thoughts, My Faults, you know?
Period. Bye.
Bye.